Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Morphin Metacast on this close to 4th of July weekend. Man, this is timely. I think you know what I unknowingly perfectly timed this because, well, first off, how's it going, Prime?
Guten Tag, mein Dude. Guten Tag, my Fräuleins and my other dudes.
So Gokaiger is currently on air, and their Sixth Ranger is very Gokaiger inspired. And I was like, you know what? Why don't we talk about Gokaiger on the next Morphin Metacast? And soon as I said that, and I DM Prime about that, what do you know? Gokaiger, 10 years later movie, dropping next year.
The day of, sir. The day we had that discussion. Like, what was it? I mean, no, we both like literally 5 minutes afterwards. It's like, hey, Gokaiger 10 years after. Like, what the fuck?
It's like, is God coming down on us and just loving us in the moment? Like, oh, okay, cool.
I mean, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one.
I mean, how many 10 years later have they done? Because I know they did Deca Ranger. They did Hurricaneger. Did they do any more? I could have sworn they did more. I mean, unless you count the three.
Gokaiger.
So Gokaiger.
Hurricaneger.
Deca Ranger.
There had to be more. They didn't do Ju-Ranger 10 years.
I mean, do you count? Do you count the three Sentai Moms one? Technically,
no. Wasn't that some part of something else? Wasn't that part of a Tyson movie?
I mean, it was part of it, but still, I mean, it was you. I don't know. I mean, that'd be cheating.
Shit.
That might be all of them then, if that's the case.
Yeah. Well, goddamn. All right.
Huh. So Gokaiger would be fourth, pretty much. I think Aber Ranger was supposed to get one too, from what I heard.
Wonder what happened to that.
I don't know. I mean, that was a rumor that was flying around and stuff, but it has been a while. But since we last talked, so maybe you can elaborate on this. So, Super 7 announced their Power Ranger figures and stuff. Are you familiar with that line of toys?
Oh, sorry, I'm sitting here reading the comments. What was the question?
The Super 7 line of toys. Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay, so what is the difference between those and the Lightning Collection, and even we'll go back to the Bandai figures? What's the difference?
All right, well, obviously it's done by not Hasbro, not Bandai.
Okay.
I believe they are 8-inch in scale, substantially more pricey. I think they're $50, $55.
It's $50 from what I saw.
Yeah, and as you can see, they come with like an ass load of accessories and different articulation.
It's like the figure arts in terms of the accessories that you get, pretty much.
Hold on,
what I'm saying.
Hold on, what am I supposed to do with information that you ejaculate Ranger keys, bro? Like, I'm in the middle. Like, what am I supposed to do with that?
I'm just saying.
What am I supposed to do?
We can't do nothing with this. We can't do nothing with this.
I mean, my first instinct is to go proof.
Don't tempt them. Nah, so they're about the size of the Lightning Collection, or is it like a little bit bigger?
I think they're about 8-inch, so they're like a couple of inches taller, I believe.
Okay, because the Lightning Collection figures are what size?
6.5. I'm sorry, Lightning Collection. So depending on who you get and what you get, you might get 6.5.
I know King Sphinx is bigger. Or
yeah, the
King Sphinx and Goldars are bigger. I think Pumpkin Rapper is actually not that big.
No, the monsters are slightly larger scale. So I think
they're about the size of the monsters, pretty much.
Yeah, if I had to eyeball it, I would say maybe the Super 7 are about the size of the monster line.
Okay, it's not bad and stuff. But the Tommy one, you want to talk about they were in their bag. They went all the way back to when Old Boy was inside the fucking Turban Shell monster and had the gun accessory to it. I was like, yo.
And not just the gun accessory, they had like the old Bandai style accessories that come with them shits too, like the white plastic gun and the gray plastic weapons.
They used to come with the Automorphin figures. I was like, okay, Aisha got a third figure if we're going to count this one, because she's in the Trini one. They gave her Trini face and Aisha face, which the faces aren't that bad. They're not that bad.
I mean, to ultimately style on Hasbro, we're going to give you 2 heads.
We're going to give you 2 heads, because Hasbro would have been like, Hasbro was like, hey, Trini, you get 1 figure. Aisha, you get 2, because Aisha, if we're going to segue into Lightning Collection, she has 2 figures. So she has the metallic yellow, which I figured was going to happen, because if you're going to get Catherine one, you might as well just go with Adam, Billy, and the rest of them. Fine. Aisha gets a second one where she's paired up with Scorpina? Yeah, Scorpina. And I was like, which episode is that? Oh, it's from
Pachinko. I'm assuming it's the Pachinko episode.
Yeah,
even though I'm still like, shouldn't Scorpina be packed with Rocky since she was blue balling that man?
I thought it was Adam because when they got into that relationship for that episode.
See, that's my ass. See, I'm mixing the episodes because them
Rocky had a love interest with the blind chick.
See, I'm mixing the episodes up because those 3 episodes came out on VHS at the same time. The Pachinko head, the stag dance, and the Aisha one, which I forget what the Aisha one was.
It wasn't a Hate Master.
No. So I remember the shit was Pachinko, Goldar's vice versa, and damn, help me out. What was the Aisha VHS? God damn it!
Fuck, I don't even remember.
Fuck. I remember that shit because when them shits came out, I bought them and I watched them all like back to back to back. So like in my brain palace, all those episodes are like one turtle soup of episodes.
Yeah, but like Adam had a love relationship with Scorpina when she came back. Original suit, everything. It was original episode and stuff. I think they reused the giant Scorpina fight for when they fought her and Goldar, and when they grew and stuff. I think.
Oh, they were getting hella creative with splicing footage from Jew Ranger and Doc Ranger together. Man.
But I like the concept of that.
Economical.
I mean, look, I love the concept of it because I was like, oh shit, Scorpina's back. Yay. And then not even a single thing next episode. Like she just gone, disappeared.
Just like, you know what? I'm going to drink my sorrows. I don't fucking know, to the bar.
And then boom, reached out from the depths of hell and dragged her up for a storyline, which we already talked about. So
yeah, well, she's getting better treatment than Sentai Rangers. So I thought that Phantom Ranger comic book came out. Have you read it?
I was going to read it, and I think I got caught up playing Mass Effect, but I will read it tonight. I heard decent things about it. I haven't heard anything like horrible about it or anything like that.
Yeah, let me know, because like I haven't heard anything at all.
At least on my timeline, I've only heard people say it's actually a pretty good read, but they're kind of like seeing where it goes before they make the final judgment call. So I was like, that's a smart idea because you never know.
The only people I ever see on my timeline who talk about the Boom comic books are the people who like it, like no matter what they do. So like I'm like I can't.
Well, the ones I've seen, like whether it's our usual suspects, Ginga or Sentai 5 in them, it's basically the wait and see how it goes approach. Which I'm fine with that.
I'm an old man, CJ. So like I'm kind of tired of.
I need my money.
I was like, I need my money, and I'm kind of tired of these these companies promising me a good story like later. Like, oh no, if you just this is gonna be like I can't. Don't sell me fucking wishes, bro. Like, nah.
Can't do that. Can't do that. But Aisha, she's getting 3 figures, which shout outs to Karen Ashley. She's going to be at BlurCon this year, so awesome. But they also been promote. Since everybody's vaccinated now, doubled up on your Pfizer or Johnson & Johnson or whatever vaccine you got. They're starting to go full tilt on these conventions. I think Ranger Stop is another one that's popping up.
David
Atlanta.
Yosh is going to be in one of my comic book stores in I think August 12th or 9th.
I'm assuming you're going to go see this guy.
I'm going to plan to go see that man because I missed Tommy when he was here because I was like, JDF, bro, I would, but like,
come on, Brian.
Not doing the Rona. Not doing the Rona.
Tommy is like a dime a dozen. No offense to him. He's going to come back.
I know. So I'm like, that's all.
He's going to circle it back around. It's like, come on.
Because I saw him in the Arkansas convention. Like, I didn't get a chance to talk to him because like something else came up, and I was like, I'll see him later. And then he came to Memphis. I was like, I'll go see him there. But then I missed him again. But I'm like, but I know I get my chance. He's like,
yeah, JDF is going to come back. It's like some of the other ones though. It's like I got to see David Yost. Like, look, I talk my shit about Austin St. John. He's going to come to Awesome Con. I'll probably see him there and get the autograph that I need to get from him anyways and stuff. So, it's whatever, whatever I feel about him. It's like, look, at the end of the day, I don't hate him. It's just, I disagree with certain things. That's about it.
You're allowed. Like I've been in a room twice with JDF and I have not met that man face to face. But Walter Jones came to a con around here once. I went to go meet him.
Yeah.
And I got an autograph. It was like somebody came to my house one day and was like, "Oh, you must really like Zach." I was like, "No, not really. No."
And it's not like Zach personally
did
something to Prime.
Just nothing against Zach. Like I like Zach, but not enough to get his autograph. Like I only got his autograph because I was meeting the motherfucker. I was like,
yeah.
I might as well. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're not gonna skip the birth of your kid to see Zach. It's like
Nah.
Zach, no.
Like he was standing next to a booth that was selling Doctor Who shit, and I was like, I feel bad if I didn't get his autograph, and I just
I've talked to him at
spent a
San
bunch
Diego.
of money.
I've talked to him at San Diego because he does like whenever there's like a big con, like he'll partner up with somebody else at a table. So it'd be like you said, Doctor Who table, or it'll be random. And I was like, no, I get this because why pay for a fucking whole ass table in that big ass convention when you can just slide somebody else some money to be at this, post up in the booth. Smart idea. Genius even.
It's a win-win. They come see you, they see me. They come see me, they see you. Look at that.
Thank you.
It's an ecosystem. We're working.
Or you do like Aisha and them, Karen Ashley and them. They'll just rotate tables at the Power Morphicon table.
Look, I didn't say anything about the shape up, but I did say I was from a podcast. So if you ever
tell you right now, look, I'm getting my haircut this weekend. I swear to God, like I feel I have to be on point. So that way, if I do be Boston Jones, he can't bust me for that shit. Because look, I learned at the Cheo Coker, anybody is going to watch your shit or listen to it. So I just have a sneaky feeling Walter Jones will be like, oh, so you the motherfucker that want to talk about my hairline, huh? And I'm like,
so
yes, sir.
So my thing is like, you're right though, because like we talk a lot of shit, and like I just assume we're just some random ass people. But like the motherfuckers have been jumping in my mentions. I'm like, damn, how the fuck do you know who I am?
This is why it's like it's fun. Like, look, we'll make fun of his hairline because look, just like I make fun of Austin St. John, which maybe that's low key why he kind of like is just. I think the last time it was like a couple of years back, I talked to his handler about interviewing him, which it's a crapshoot on whether you're gonna get a chance to because they're busy, obviously. So I wasn't holding my breath, and his hand was like, "Oh no, he's just busy." I was like, "All right, cool." In the back of my head, I was like, maybe he's listening and just heard me make Papa John jokes like way back and was just like, nah, bro, not doing this. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, that's my theory, but I never, I don't have a gripe to grudge with them. It's just like, it's just jokes. It's all good.
I mean, we kid because we love. We kid because we love.
I mean, Karen Ashley has a big forehead.
I mean, I do too. Like, what the fuck?
You.
What we do? We fucking do.
And yet, I interviewed her, and she's like the coolest person ever to talk to, man.
I'm gonna say, how many times have we clowned on Rocky on this very show?
And yet, he likes both of our posts on Power Ranger stuff. It's crazy, right? It's like, come on, I have a feeling somebody listens to us, and it's like, man, these guys are funny. But Walter, I'm like,
whoa, funny. That's strong. Mildly humorous.
Okay, mildly humorous. I don't want to. Hey, look, I'm trying to blow us up. All right, we're funny, but
I'm trying to keep manage expectations, sir. I don't need that pressure in my life.
Like your boss at your job was like, "So I listened to Morphin Metacast. I didn't know you were on that show." I was like, "Fuck!" They found out.
I told you that story once about one of my coworkers.
Yeah, the student.
It was like, have you heard this Three Black Geeks podcast? I was like, why you ask? Because there's a dude on there that sounds just like you. No, I don't.
Very
never
interesting.
Heard of him. That's fascinating. Really.
Trying to say all black people sound alike? Racist. Just walk off.
It wasn't going to work on a black woman, sir. Sir.
It's like racist, and you just ninja vanish, just throw the smoke grenade down, just. It's like
you see my big ass trying to climb out the window. Huh?
With the Principal Skinner meme where he pulls out the window.
We'll try to bust upside the head with a fat jack and jump out the window.
So the Pink Ranger thing happened on the Hasbro Friday, which
yo, motherfuckers on my timeline was mad as fuck.
Okay, so
and look, and it's not just salty motherfuckers like me. I'm talking about people who've been white knighting Hasbro. I saw mad cats.
And you know what?
Mad at the motherfucker.
You know what? I don't blame them because me and William were talking about this, and I said it best. It was missed opportunities. First of all,
that fucking Kendrick's video, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so fucking mad. I was mad.
But see, here's the thing. I don't mind if you're gonna do your MMPR thing. Here's my thing. You're gonna come out with a Pink Ranger, clearly movie edition Pink Ranger Morphin, right? Why don't you use Ninjetti coin? Perfect opportunity right there.
Because that's not season 1 Dino Morphin, bro.
I mean, just right there. So missed opportunity right there. One.
First of all, I hate to be misogynist, speaking from the book of future, but why does a pink Morpher exist at all? Like, I mean, I know why. But like, you can get a couple of more shekels if it was like a utility Morpher that came with all the straps, because it's coming with all the coins any damn way.
Thank you.
So like, you could have most definitely put the rest of them goddamn color straps in that damn box.
Prime too. There are third-party sticker outlets that I've gotten to customize my Bandai Morpher with that can provide you with different color stickers. So already Hasbro is operating behind the curve yet again, because
let me feign my shock and surprise. The heck you say, sir?
But then you pair up Catherine, you give a Zeo Pink, cool. You pair her up with another MMPR one, which I'm like, you could have gave us Turbo Pink and you would have been on the money right there.
Well, see, look, okay. I can kind of understand. I'm of two minds of that. My first mind is they can go fuck themselves.
Exactly.
My second mind is like, I kind of understand the logic, because these motherfuckers was scalping the fuck out of that Pink Ranger, like that single release.
The single release one?
MMPR Pink.
Oh yeah. You're right.
I'm talking about the first, like they were scalping the absolute fuck. Like the first time I ever saw it in person, as a matter of fact, I was at a con. I think it was the same con I saw JDF at.
Yeah,
I was at a con. And they had like that whole wave had just come out. They had all the others, like the Magna Defender, all them shits was like $20. The Pink Ranger, they wanted $60. I'm like, you can kiss my ass. You can go straight to fucking hell. Hell no, I'm not buying that shit. Then like 2 weeks later, I went to Walmart and there was 20. Like, but motherfuckers was scalping them motherfucker like hard as fuck. So like, I can kind of see the need to get another one out in the ecosystem to
kill the price.
Hopefully to drop it down. But bro, not like this. Like, you could have did what you've done for like the Mighty Morphin MMPR White, where you just slip Pink in another wave. Like, no one would complain. No one would. Well, we complain, but like, we would understand why you did that. You know what I'm saying?
What else? So you had that. What was the other one? Oh, I think what was in another. Oh, the fucking comic, like, version of Catherine, shell shaded, which I was like,
sure, whatever.
Okay, now the only one I did like, Pink Ranger has a helmet. All right, cool.
I mean, it's better.
That's cool.
It's better than Red in the 6. I mean, cool. Can we get everybody else though?
Yeah, can we get black? Can we get blue? Can we get yellow?
Can we get something that's not MMPR? Can we do that too?
Prime. That company will literally put a bullet in your head saying that shit. You know that, right? No MMPR.
What's that fucking meme when they had the meeting and it was like, we need more MMPR toys, and someone is like, re-release the green, re-release the red. Why don't we do Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers? And it gets tossed out the fucking window.
See, that's me and you offering it. Why don't we just do Alien Rangers?
Can we do a Ninjetti mask? No? Oh, okay.
Oh, that would have been another one. Ninjetti version of Catherine in the pack. If you're going to go pink. But to your point, though, could have got Kendrick's Lost Galaxy right there. You know?
They played a fucking video, bro.
I saw that and I was like, wow.
And it's like, oh, yeah, she's awesome. Moving on. Wait, what the fuck?
No Jin. Which
that's what I'm saying. Thank you. No time for it. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, like, I understand why they were doing this shit, because it's, girl boss, yes, Queen Slay. But I'm like, there are other female characters you can do.
Can we get the Yellow Ranger from Beast Morphers?
Can I get Udana?
Complete the collection?
Can I get Udana, please? Can I get Taylor from Wild Force? Can I get Katie from Time Force? Can I get Ninja Steel Blue? Can I get can you finish out the SPD girls? Can I get the Cat Ranger? I can throw a dart and hit like 30,000.
Yeah, because there's only Yellow Ranger and Cat missing from SPD, basically. If we're going to be technical.
And Nova, if they're going to
Nova. Yeah, Nova.
They have to do Nova. They got to milk it. They have to fucking milk it, because this
is pair Nova. They're going to pair Nova with White Ranger again, because reasons.
That's how they get you. Or what is it? They're gonna pair it with the White Ranger. He's gonna have like an effect on his arm to do like that rapid punching thing.
Sir, I take it a step further. It's going to be interchangeable head, where it's the regular ass white dude that was this.
No, it's gonna come with an accessory to be a ball of light accessory. The little
somebody already did it.
translucent-
Somebody already did it. They took the fucking effect piece from off the Psycho Rangers and put it on his head and it was like, there, Sam. I feel bad for that. I feel bad for that actor that played Sam when they finally revealed his face. I was like, he could be the stunt dude for all I know. That what?
I think he was, wasn't he?
I don't know. Maybe he was.
But
I felt bad though because I was like,
what were they thinking? Like, oh my god!
did
like,
they not want to pay a person to be in the suit outside of it?
Now I heard rumblings. I've read this on message board, so I don't know how true this is. So take this with a grain of salt. I heard that the reason why Omega did not get an actor is because they blew the budget on some shit. So when it came time
given SPD, I can believe it to a degree because that show looked like it cost some money more so than other seasons.
So when there was like, I don't know, and again, maybe it was that same situation where they didn't know another Ranger was coming. It was like, oh, the dog became
bullshit.
Power Ranger, so we're good.
Bullshit. They do,
bro. Disney's about as bad as Saban, so we don't fucking know. They probably didn't watch the goddamn Sentai. That's like, here's your tapes. Here's your costumes.
Hell, old girl had that whole Ranger. Well, did she have the whole Ranger? Yes, that old girl had the whole Ranger team of the fucking chicks and stuff, and they never used. So, but yeah, I saw that Pink Ranger shit. People were fucking heated. Like, I thought I wasn't even mad. I was just kind of like being just very sarcastic about it. Like, man, love that 2-pack.
I was just like, look, it is what it is. We all know what Hasbro is.
The helmet was the highlight. The helmet was the highlight. I will wholeheartedly admit that the helmet was the
only highlight. Like, what a waste of my time. And there's another one coming up on
this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah, Friday. So
tomorrow, the second.
The second, the Phantom Ranger is apparently the big highlight because everybody's saying the Phantom Ranger might be getting a figure because of leaks, and I'm like, oh, okay, I will buy. Hey, look,
I'll buy it.
I will buy. Look, Phantom Ranger. If there was, Saban has always done some pretty good things. The fact that they took a character that was just like a blink and you miss in Car Ranger, it made him like a fully fleshed out character that was just like beloved.
First of all, sir, he's fucking hilarious in Car Ranger.
He is hilarious in Car Ranger, but it is kind of like, somebody asked me about that guy. Like, so in Car Ranger, I think it might have been Eris that asked me. He's like, hey, so the guy, Phantom Ranger in America, does he, in Car Ranger, I think it was before he watched it, does he play a big part? I was like, no, he doesn't.
I mean, his appearance leads in some of my favorite episodes. Like, he gives him the thing, and then like the Red Racer being the leader, like that whole arc I thought was pretty cool. And then like the fucking joke about him being the dude's dad.
Yeah. But I was like, other than him being a fixture of the show, I was like, nah. Really. He's nah.
He dropped some Zords off and left.
He's about as much as a fixture as the Demon Hunter is in Go-Go 5. So, which everybody thought was the unofficial 6th Ranger. I'm like, that wasn't the unofficial. I mean, I can see it maybe, but
I mean, I feel like that was just the Metal Hero homage, guys. Like, what's going on?
That was funny. Somebody had posted up, I think it might have been the official Power Ranger Twitter channel. They posted up the Jungle Fury Master Rangers, and it dawned on me, I was like, that is probably the best original suit from like the franchise period. Like, I know a lot of people talk about the Titanium Ranger, but like,
nah, man, good.
Jungle Fury shits all over it.
The Master
Ranger really does. I didn't think they could pull it off, but I was like, holy shit, this is actually really good.
Just the Bat Ranger by himself beats the Titanium Ranger.
Like, I didn't think they were going to. The thing is, when I was watching Jungle Fury, I was like, they're not going to go for it with those suits. And I'm like, oh shit, they actually are. Oh, okay, wow. And you made it a fixture of the show. Even better. Like, wow. Didn't think you had it in your show, but you did it. Disney money.
For all the 2 minutes they gave it to you.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, hell, even Dino Fury right now, I think Pink Ranger has the Red Ranger power up from
I was just talking about that today. The other day with my friend Alex. It was like, we were talking about something, and it was like, oh, and Dino Fury, and I was like, oh, bro, I forgot Dino Fury's airing. Like,
yeah, it's on. You know what? Funny, it's on Netflix, and it's actually probably. You know what? If that means a good thing to come for future in terms of releases, great. Because I think that's been getting. I think Dino Fury being on Netflix has has gotten that like talked about more so than what it is on Nickelodeon.
That's that's easy to do. I, mean,
I know
it's
that's
not hard.
easy, but it's just the fact that it's trending because it's on Netflix and everybody's seeing it. It's wild to me because I was like, wow, like we didn't get this previously in other shows trending like this. I was like, okay.
Well, Samurai did.
Well, Samurai, I mean, but I think that's like the new car smell kind of thing where it's like, oh man, Power Rangers.
It was just 1 week. I remember I was there. It was hilarious.
We were all there on the ground floor, Prime. We saw it. We were smelling it like, oh, Power Rangers is back.
Weren't we all shit posting too during the legendary battle? I remember that trending.
We were. Oh, when they put that trailer up at Power Morphin Con, we were shit posting the fuck.
That was about the day the episode aired. I remember all of us being online just like maximum shit posting. That shit was terrible.
My sarcasm was over 1,000 on that shit.
Oh man, I was a snark master that day, bro.
People thought I was being for real, like, oh man, he must love it. I was like, your thoughts.
Oh, forget. Internet text does not carry tone. Text does not carry tone.
It really doesn't. They thought me and you were loving it and stuff. I'm like, but the funny is, people like Blackwing and all them that follow us, they know. I was like, yeah, Prime and CJ full of shit right now.
The ultimate full of shit.
It's like, nah, man. So there's that, which I'm very excited.
Ultraman Trigger.
Yes. So July 10th, Ultraman Day.
I am not going to do the live stream event thing that they did for the Ultraman Connection because I did the one for the Sevenger fight. And I paid my $25 to get my my pin. I'm not doing this one, even though I want to see this one more because it's gonna have the actors from the original show plus the suit actor. There's gonna be like different, interviews and documentaries and shit. I can't, it doesn't sit well with me for a couple of reasons. One is that their price is way too fucking much. Like I think they want $40 for domestic and I think they want $50 for international for a virtual ticket with the pin. They're not showing us what the pin is yet. They're going to be showing episodes from the original Ultraman. Bro, I own the original Ultraman like 5 times over on various different formats.
Didn't we just talk about this on Morphin Metacast like 3 episodes ago with the Blu-ray release and all that? So,
like, look, it's a good show. But like,
buy it on Blu-ray.
It don't sit right with me to pay $45 to sit and watch you guys, play. Because I'm pretty sure that they're not going to talk over because they didn't talk over the Sevenger footage. Nah. So just going to just show these episodes of Ultraman that I've already seen 1,000 times that I already own on various different formats. I think
it's for Uber fans. It's like an Uber fan kind of thing. That's what it feels like.
I am, but like I'm.
But you have a line where you're like, I don't know. I mean, but also, Prime, let's be real. You take that $40 and spend it on the Gridman Blu-ray release that's dropping from Mill Creek.
I already bit my
because I am.
And
you pre-ordered too?
I already pre-ordered that. I already pre-ordered Ultraman 80, and I already pre-ordered the Ultraman anime.
Boy, oh boy, Prime, it'd be nice to get that for Sentai and Kamen Rider, wouldn't it?
Oh, if only we could.
I mean, I know we're getting 0-1, but it's not enough. I mean,
I did just recently buy the V3 set that was released from that company in Hawaii who released it.
What company?
JPN Productions or something. Like there's a distributor who has some licenses to release Gokaiger and V3.
Oh, wow.
So I bought their V3 set and I bought the Gokaiger reboot movie they did.
Was it the animated reboot?
No, the actual original Gokaiger.
Oh, okay, dude. I lost track of Gokaiger because I was like, which one? Because I know the one on Cartoon Network was like the original one.
No, and that's the anime. I'm talking about like the original Tokusatsu.
Oh, okay, my bad, dude. Trust me, because I think the one that I did see was what was the name of the dark version of them?
Gokaiger.
I seen those movies.
Yes, I got that movie too.
Oh, did they re-release those, or you guys just got the original one?
I got the new Blu-ray that came out a while back.
Oh, okay. Because I remember seeing Gokaiger, and I was like, this is actually pretty good. So yeah, but that Gridman one drops in August 27th.
Ultraman 80 and the Ultraman drops in September, I believe. I don't care. I just pre-ordered them. I just like that's the thing that I'm doing. Like, I'm just supporting the brand, but I do have a line. So on Ultraman Day, they're also releasing another Blu-ray like they did last year.
Mm-hmm.
That's a specialty release that's going to be exclusive on Deep Discount DVD. What's that website?
Deep discount DVDs.
Something like that. So they're getting another exclusive DVD set with just a handful of select episodes from the original show, plus a featurette that talks about the Ultraman Marvel comics and how it connects to the original show. Spoilers, not at all. Not at all.
Look, I stopped reading it. So
and look, I said when they started doing the Mill Creek shit, I said I was gonna buy every single one to show solidarity because I want to support this. But like, I cannot in good conscience buy that release. I was already kind of about the one they released last year that had the birth of Ultraman, like a recording of that stage show that had Ultraman's first appearance on it. Which, to be honest, that should have just been an extra on the Ultraman Blu-ray. But I'm not gonna split hairs. They figured they had something of value. I'm not gonna knock them for chasing that bag. This new set is making me angry because the only value that it has is that it has the English dub, the original English dub of Ultraman on it. Yeah, well, not. But again, it's not the whole show. It's just like a bunch of randomly selected episodes, and I'm like, you sons of bitches are literally holding that release hostage. Like, there's a market for that. People want it. Again, the English dub of Ultraman should have probably have just been a track option on the Blu-ray you already released. But like, I don't appreciate Like, look, I say all the time that Mill Creek is doing the Lord's work, but like, me, I call out bad consumer practices when I see it, and you guys are full of shit.
They are not immune to fuck ups. So yeah,
like that, you're not like that's fucked up. Like, that is so anti-consumer. It makes me vomit. Like, what the fuck,
man. I meant to mention earlier in the Super 7, we mentioned what came with Tommy. The one that got me and it had me rolling for a minute, the Putty Patroller. That shit comes with the fucking Wild West Rangers.
The fucking cowboy.
The football jersey shit took me out because I was like, holy shit, they're really pulling it out on that one, man.
And to actually say fuck you to Hasbro, it comes with parts that turned it into the Super Putty. But I'm sorry, the Z Putty.
Z was the vest, I think the vest, the knee pads, and the head.
And the belt buckle.
Yeah, the belt buckle. I was like, wow.
God damn. So like, you just
Godar, even more for Godar, he gets the fucking Power Coin box from the Friend Returns.
I'm just like, I don't know about the scale, but like, I kind of just want to buy them just for the accessories they come with. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure it probably will go good with the Lightning Collection figures easily.
I mean, possibly, right? It has to.
I mean, dude, Trini has the fucking Tickle Sneezer doll. I'm like, okay, y'all really went all out on this one. Really went all out, man. It's crazy. I'm wondering about the Zord is what gets me, because I was like, do they all the Zords combine, or are they just the Zords by themselves?
That is a good question that I do not know.
Because if the Zords combine, that's literally them dick swinging over fucking Hasbro right there.
Now, if you want something that combine, you can talk to Reebok and get them shoes and get that box that combines into the Megazord for a grand total of 600 and
I ain't buying all the fucking shoes for that damn box. Fuck that. You can kiss my ass on that one.
$650, bro.
Oh yeah, and
nice.
So black and yellow were the two that I really wanted, because I was like, red, blue, pink. Well, clearly that's for a chick, because I don't think they're like,
sir. I'd rock them pink shoes. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know, man. If the design looks right, and I wasn't really a fan of the Pink Ranger design, I was like, yeah. But I'm looking at Reebok, like, so Reebok, no Green Ranger. That's an easy layup right there, man.
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? You already know they're gonna milk that Tommy money. You think they're gonna skip out on Tommy money? You think they're gonna ignore Tommy money?
My thing is this, yo, bro. Here's the fucked up Prime. They're gonna probably give like Tommy like the best fucking shoe design ever, and that shit's gonna probably sell out more than these shoes. Because I didn't have a problem getting these shoes, but you know the Tommy ones are gonna like.
No, they're probably gonna do 5 flavors that combine their box into the Dragon Zord. It's gonna be like, this is the good Tommy shoe. This is the evil Tommy shoe. This is shieldless Tommy. This is Tommy with the shield.
White Ranger per Tommy. I hate you, Prime. but you're right, because these shoe companies. I mean, look, they're about to come out with the fucking Gundam shoes from Nike, and yeah, good luck on that one, man. Because look, the Street Fighter ones were bot food, and Nike plus anything / related. Good luck. Look, I'm lucky I got them fucking Adidas Black Panther fucking shoes, and them shits were like gone quick. So, I don't know, man. It's pretty wild, man. But them Sentai DVDs, I'm just looking at them like, man, I really would like to know what the fuck happened behind the scenes.
I'm pretty sure what's happening is like they don't want anything competing. I'm pretty sure Hasbro is going to give a complete. They're going to start giving a fuck once it's their own original suits and shit. Like once they're not using anything from Sentai, that's when they're going to start caring.
I think they're going to still kind of double dip and do their own. Like, I still am a firm belief they're going to keep doing the whole adapting Sentai, but they're going to really lean heavily on the original stuff, on the Netflix stuff.
I don't.
Because I mean, that's easy money on the side. That's easy money on the side to kind of just.
Like, Hasbro is also lazy as fuck. Like, I don't.
But Prime, adapting Sentai is the laziest of lazy.
But they got to share that money, and it's like they're not getting all the profits from those designs.
But they get more money from off the original designs, so it balances out.
It's like, why do I want to split when I can just have all the money?
True, but I mean, Disney figured it out with their premium stuff, just like every other studio. Like, hey, people actually want to stay home and watch these movies at theaters. Which people joked, but Universal actually is the first studio to post up their earnings of, dog, they made 5 times what they would normally make on VOD from off of putting those movies on straight to on demand. I was like, I'm not shocked, because people would rather stay their ass home and watch these movies and only pay $20. And I don't blame them, because it's like, oh, $20? I can just chill at home? All right, cool. Don't have to sneak into theaters anymore. Just do that. So,
and also, speaking of Tommy, speaking of the Dragon Zord, so Zenkaiger scans were just released of Super Zenkaiser and Super Tukaiger.
Bruh. What that is ridiculous. I
feel like at this stage they're just like trolling Hasbro. Like, they're like, you're not making this.
You will never.
You are not making this show. Like, you will not.
Every toy, it's like they're double dare. Like, we dare you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
And I feel like when I first saw those designs for Zenkaiger in the begin with, I was like, yo, they're like slapping them in the face with their dick, going, "You gonna do this show? Are you gonna do this show?" I mean, it's robots. Y'all the Transformer guys, right? Right? You okay with that? Okay.
Look, everybody was posting that video of Tommy and the freaking Q Ranger fucking stuff, like, oh shit, they're gonna adapt it. I was like, guys, no, that was from like 3 years ago. Stop it. Don't do this.
Oh, my bad. I brought that shit up because I was shit posting.
Oh, that was you doing that. I'm about to say,
that was me. I was shit posting. My bad. That was me shit posting. So I was just like joking, going, oh man, I keep having this nightmare about Tommy being Ryu Commander. And like, I was just joking. Motherfuckers are serious.
Can I be honest with you, Prime? I would kind of be for that, because that's on.
I'm not gonna lie for you. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of into that too, because I want to be purple. I want Tommy to be a Purple Ranger. Just a little bit. I'm kind of into that.
Think about it. You're Hasbro. You're the head of Hasbro. You want to adapt Q Ranger, and you're trying to do what Disney did with Down Thunder, where they're like, let's bring a veteran back, and they're like, all right, let's bring Tommy back as the Purple Ranger, and Tommy's like, all right, cool, let's do this.
Just like fucking Thanos, one more color.
Dude was red, white, green, black, and he'd be purple this time.
Look, like I said, I was shit posting. I was joking, but like, I would be lying. I would be telling you a bold-faced lie if half of me wasn't like, do that shit. Do that shit.
Tommy will literally be one season like, yo, can I be the Pink Ranger?
Sure.
Really do?
Sure,
really? Sure.
Whatever you want to do. What are they gonna say? No.
It's like, no, that's JDF. He brings in the kids and brings in the money. It's like, all right, whatever, Tommy. Do whatever you want. Whatever that is. Oh my god, man. But yeah, that's that, man. Every time I see Zenkaiger, it's like,
the show is wild as hell, man.
The show is bold as hell just to go with it. And you know what? The fan base is like, all right, Go for it. Fuck it. Why not? You know. So
I mean, I'm having an absolute fucking blast. I love that show.
oh man, did you see the Kamen Rider Revice suit?
Did you see how they leaked the design? So like, there's gonna be that superhero Zenkai, not the sticker. It was before that superhero Zenkai. They posted a picture of the poster. Yeah. And on the top of the poster, the very corner was fucking Kamen Rider Reguys. Like no fanfare, no announcement. They just posted on the Twitter and was like, "Here's the poster," and we were like, "Is that Kamen Rider Revice?" Like they didn't say shit. That's like, did y'all just leak the? Did y'all just post the goddamn design? They didn't say a goddamn thing. Just like, since you motherfucking Americans looking at scans and shit, look at this, motherfucker. Since y'all know every goddamn thing.
You know what it's equivalent of? It was like when it's like when Fox tried to claim credit for leaking that Deadpool shit. And I was like, first off, Fox, I don't believe you purposely leaked that shit. That was Ryan Reynolds that probably did that shit to give, you attention.
I was just gonna say we all know it was Ryan Reynolds. Like, look here, guy. You can lie to me, you can lie to your family, you can lie to friends. Don't lie to God. Like, don't.
Thank you. As soon as they said that, I was like, nah, bro. I believe Ryan Reynolds did that shit on purpose to fucking heat check you to see what you were going to do.
Him and that young boy Tim Miller, they leaked that shit. Like
they heat check Fox like, what you going to do now? You got to do it now.
What's up? What's up? Just like them fucking boys on Arrow was like, we keep saying Rajai Ghul, he got to show up, bro. We keep saying his name.
And now we get Rajai Ghul.
I mean, what you going to do? Say we can't?
Which, by the way, folks, me and Prime will talk about Black Lightning and its ending and get D on there. And we're also going to talk about Batwoman because, yeah. But that Luke Fox suit, I love it, though. I do love it. I do love it.
What an absolute waste.
Hey, look, you know what? God bless that actor. I'm pretty sure he was excited. I'm excited for him. I'm very much excited for him and stuff, but
if only he was in something good. If only he was in something good.
God, I got so much stuff to say about that, you know, but it is what it is, you know. It's but oh yeah, speaking of which, we talk about the Gokaiger 10 years. They're coming out with the memorial edition of the Mobirates, and they're releasing the 35 keys.
Yes, sir. Where is it at? Because I'm checking Bandai Premium that we can see. It's not on my side. It's on something else I can go pre-order.
It's on which site was it? Fuck. I had it up too. It was on God damn it. I forgot the name of the site, but it's like a Toku site that sells. I'll probably shoot you the link.
Yeah, because I already got the original release and I already got the Legend release that had the silver band on it. But like, I'll take another month, right? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So this year would be 26 years since the original MMPR movie dropped years ago and stuff. I saw Karen Ashley posted up when they put their hands on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, which I totally forgot that happened.
Look, I think we undersell this because, like, I think a lot of people who are just getting into this shit, they don't understand. Like, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was big as fuck. Like,
this is 1995. Like that.
Like we are underselling. Like that shit was a fucking phenomenon is the only word I can use to describe that shit. Like it was like you just had to be there.
I mean, it's one thing to like you hear about initially during a live show they did the highway got shut down, right? It's another when that movie dropped, and as you know, years back when we did on Morphin Metacast about the movie, you know, we podcasted about the movie and stuff, and it did pretty well for itself in the box office and stuff, but just all the fucking just media attention to it was just ridiculous. Like all the actors were on E! Entertainment. They were on Entertainment Tonight. They were fucking making the rounds everywhere on shows that you would never expect it to be. And it's not to say that Hollywood never. So I listened to, you're going to laugh at this. So Jamie Kennedy has a podcast and stuff. And one of his guys he's friends with, he's one of those people that he runs the company that helps the celebs when they do the convention rounds. And he was repping Jason Lee, the guy that was in Lost Boys, the older brother. And he heard what Amy Jo Johnson was making at the convention, right? So dude was telling him, he's like, well, first off, she's Power Rangers. Like, dude, it's a pop culture convention. she's in. Like Power Rangers is going to be in from here until the day we die. It's in the pop culture zeitgeist. It's bigger than Lost Boys, unfortunately. It is what the fuck it is. But he was like, at the same time, he's like, respectfully, Hollywood doesn't give two fucks about Power Rangers. And I was like, he's right. I hate this. You know, in the way he said it, he wasn't saying it like the shit on the franchise, because clearly he respects the franchise. But he's like, yeah,
speaking truth to power. He ain't wait to tell me, show me the lie.
He said in Hollywood circles, it's like Power Rangers doesn't get respect. You know, it just doesn't. Even despite the draw, despite the money it makes, it's just it doesn't get that respect and stuff. But he was like, in the convention circuit, though, the fuck out of here. Like, so whatever money Amy Jo Johnson is making, he was like, dude, you're not going to make that because people just know you from Lost Boys. Sure, you're a very accomplished actor. You in all these great movies and stuff, but people come to see you because of Lost Boys. Just is what it is, man. Like, and he was like, yo, hey, I have to be honest with them and stuff because I wouldn't be doing my job if I'm not honest with them. But when he said that about Power Rangers, I was like, yeah, he's right. Like,
I mean, he's not saying some shit we haven't said.
So, I mean, so it goes back to just the fact that movie, when it dropped in 95, like they had their hand in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, in the suits.
Fucking rock stars. They were rock fucking stars.
I mean,
y'all just don't know.
If I get a chance to talk to Carrie Ashley, I will ask her about that, because like that has to be just you to get hired onto that show, right? You're just doing a TV show, it's a kids' TV show, right? And then all of a sudden, hey, you're going to be in a major motion picture movie. Okay. And it's like, boom, you're in front of Hollywood at the Grauman's Chinese Theater doing all that stuff. Like that's insane. Like just, man. And then actually going to the premiere and all that stuff. I mean, look, even when we talk about the 2017 movie, to its credit though, like that got a lot of attention too. Maybe not to the extent of 95, but it still got attention nonetheless, because people were like, shit. Like these Power Rangers are still alive, which I was like, well, first off, that's fucked up that you said they're still alive. Like, would you thought they were dead or something?
Well, I only stopped watching after the Tommies left. The Powerful Rangers still in the air.
Don't remind me. I think we were both face palming when they announced that movie initially, and everybody's like, "That's still in the air," and I was like, "Yes, it's still in the air." So
let the normies be normie, man. I don't even.
No, I'm not mad, but it's just like, hey guys, like put some respect on it a little bit, just a little bit. I ain't asking a lot, just put some respect on it.
Normies going normie, man. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I thought it was bad with the DC and Marvel comic stuff with normies, which I'm like, whatever. But the Power Ranger shit, that took it to another level where I was like, I'm literally becoming like the fucking damn comic book snobs now. Like, fuck you, put some respect on Power Rangers, man. I really, dude, in my eternal monologue in my head at that point, I really was thinking that, like, oh no, you're not going to disrespect Power Rangers. No, you're not going to do this.
It is what it is. It's like, that kid's just on the air. Now let me go get my ticket to my damn Marvel movie. Okay, dog.
Oh yeah. By the way, so I'm actually making a commitment. I'm dressing up.
I saw your Instagram post, sir.
Yep. Committing to it. Committing to it. Shout out to J Toku Costume for the costume.
Just to confirm, you are Red Buster and not Beast Morpher Red.
Red Buster. I actually went out and got the Morpher, the actual Go Buster Morpher and all that stuff too. Because first off, it's like, as much as I like Beast Morphers and stuff, I just kind of hated why they did the unnecessary change to the Morpher. Like, why did it need a key? And I don't know. It's just, that was something that just rubbed me the wrong way. I never spoke on that when we did Beast Morphers, but that was like, that's a very questionable decision.
I hate to be a pedantic asshole, but I have to ask, because I have dreams one day of cosplaying as Green Lantern, but like, I want to be unmistakably Hal Jordan. So the first person that comes up to me and goes, "Oh, great, Drake John Stewart," I can curse them out, because I want to have the white gloves, the gray temples. I want to be undeniably Hal Jordan, so I can curse out the first motherfucker.
That's why I went with J Toku, because I was initially just going to buy the costume online. And then I realized, hold up, my tall ass trying to get those costumes, it ain't going to look right. It's going to look like a Party City costume on my ass. I'm dead serious. Like, tall people, you try to buy a fucking cosplay outfit, it's rough. Well, I mean,
you talk like I don't know.
I mean, I forgot you're tall, Prime. Sorry, my bad. It's just it's just like, look, I learned my lesson when I bought the Great Saiyaman costume. It fits, but it's like, man, if I got it custom measured, it would have been great.
Like every coat that I have bought for my Doctor Who cosplays, I had to get them tailored, and that's like an additional cost because like them coats ain't cheap to start.
I'm pretty sure it ain't, because every time I see you in Doctor Who, I was like, that looks like a very expensive costume, even though technically it looks like a closet cosplay, but like I know it costs money though.
That shit is not cheap.
Because people don't realize this. Prime put that in his title on Twitter, and I was like, I mean, the man looked like he spent money on his Doctor Who costume, so I gotta respect that. I'm just saying.
I do. It's a combination. I make some shit, I buy some shit. It's
even though it looks like something that you would just wear Sunday leisurely outside.
Dog.
It really does. I ain't gonna lie.
Whatever.
And maybe that's credit to Doctor Who and how dope his outfits are, because it does like just walk out the door like, hey, what's going on? Cool.
Whenever I go to cons, like people don't know who the fuck I am. It's like, oh, that man's dressed really nice.
You got a sonic screwdriver. Then it's like, oh shit, Doctor Who.
Even then, they're just like, huh,
what?
Some of them, they're just like, what? Like, did you coming straight from? I had somebody approach me once and go, I like your I like your your outfit, even though that's not cosplay. I'm like, bitch, I'm Doctor Who. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, if I knew nothing about Doctor, let's say if I was oblivious and never paid attention to Doctor Who, and I happen to be on Instagram and I scroll past Prime's like IG, I'd be like, man, this guy making some fucking balling ass suits. Like, goddamn, like, yo. Them shits, hey, look, them shits are clean as hell. I was like, man, this shit's fucking dope.
I especially like the velvet. And by the way,
the velvet is actually pretty dope. I ain't gonna lie.
This shit is hot as fucking Memphis in the summer.
I know it is. Oh, you was sweating like a fucking
standing outside, like, god damn, like a fucking heathen in a pagan temple. Bruh, like, god damn.
The fucking Go Buster Red shit. That shit's like the jacket is leather. So I'm already like, yeah, I'm wearing a wife beater under this shit. Kiss my ass. I ain't wearing no shirt under. No, it's gonna be a wife beater, zip. Thankfully, the pants, they're actually very like, it's breathable. It ain't like the fucking shit from the show, but like when I wear it, it looks like it's actually like the black leather, but like it's actually breathable. So I'm like, all right, cool. But that jacket, I was like, bro, I am not wearing the extra shirt on this. I'm just gonna wear a freaking white beater underneath it, zip it up, we're good. That's it. But yeah, I got measured out last year pre-pandemic, so I was already working out, right? So I was like, all right, it's gonna be good. Pandemic hit, all the gyms closed, and I was like, oh shit. And I was working out, and I was really scared. Like,
you sound like me. You sound like me. Because I put on some quarantine masks because I had to go to work a couple of weeks back, and I had to go put on one of my favorite pair of pants, and I was like, oh, these don't fit me anymore.
You had to go Rocky workout, and then it's like, because I saw you post up that you could fit them down. You're like, okay, thank God.
I was like, yes. I was like, whoo.
Okay, so I didn't gain weight. What happened was I actually maintained that weight the whole quarantine until the gym opened, and I was shocked because like I wasn't eating bad, but like you feel bad when you're just sitting in the house. And even though I was working out at home, it hits differently versus going to the gym.
Well, see, I'm not a gym person. I'm a home person, and I go to like parks and shit.
Yeah.
So like it didn't really affect me that much at all.
But I was like lifting heavy weights and stuff, and I don't have heavy weights, so that kind of fucked me up a little bit.
And that's one thing that's fucking me up. I need to get another some more weight sets because my shit breaking down. And like I didn't notice I was gaining weight because like I said, I was still working out and doing my routine. It's just that when I put those pants on, I was like, what the fuck? And I asked my the woman about that. I was like, how come you didn't tell me I was gaining weight? And she was like, babe, you didn't gain weight, you got beefy. She said there's a goddamn difference.
Well, your wife would know, so
she was like, I wasn't, she said I didn't say anything because I like the beef. I was like,
well, double entendre there, Prime.
Alrighty then. Hats off to you, madam.
It's went very X-rated pretty quick now. It's like I like the beef, like whoa.
You know me. You know what I'm about. You follow my Twitter. You know what it is on here. You know what I do.
I mean, that's part of the reason why I initially followed you on the 3BG handle. I was like, this guy speaks me right now. So I guess I got to follow this guy right now.
I mean, there is a reason why they call me the original horny on main. I'm just saying.
Plus the shit posting. That's what kind of got me, gravitated me towards Prime. So
what gets me is like people who know follow me for years, they still don't get that I'm a shit poster. Like, how can you not get they're like, just because I post something, that doesn't mean I agree with it. Like, I'm a fucking internet troll. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, cause shout out to Rolliver, because I know that motherfucker was double trolling on the shit posting when he was like, "Oh man, you guys are gonna love this new Power Ranger movie. It's gonna be so great." I was like, "Fuck you, Rolliver. I know you shit posting right now, but I ain't gonna say shit. I know you're full of bullshit right now."
That shit he posted when he posted that fucking Kira Major clip, and he was like, "Yo, what Power Ranger show?" Bro, I was dying laughing, bro. I was crying.
I was about to comment. I was like, no. He's shit posting, CJ. Chill. I was like, all right.
You didn't have to, because motherfuckers, all these bitches like, that's not Power Rangers. I'm like, y'all, he's fucking shit post. Oh my god.
I know Rolliver enough. I want to know. Oh no, he's bullshit because he fucking hates that shit. No. He would never do that. Nah. Meanwhile, motherfuckers be rolling up on Ginga talking about, man, Down of Fury is so much better than fucking the fuck is the Sentai of it.
Who's that? You a goddamn lie.
And I'm sitting there like, yo, I was like, bro, don't do this because I'm liking Down of Fury. Don't fucking do this shit, man. No.
First of all, it's somebody who watched both shows. I like Down of Fury, but it's like, I think the perfect example of what's wrong with Down of Fury is somebody posted the transformation sequence like side by side, and it's like, that tells you everything you need to know. Like, Dino Fury is so less. Like, it is like so bland, so milquetoast. Like, it's not bad. I like the show. It's
playing it very safe, but you know what? That's safe.
Plain as fuck.
But the safe is better than what we had before.
True.
Because it's tagging in on Beast Morphers like, all right, tag, you're it. And it's like, all right, we'll play it safe. You know?
That's the double-edged sword, because it's so plain. It's like it feels like it doesn't have an identity of its own.
Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, I saw that shit. I was fucking dying, fucking laughing. But let's get into the whole thing with Gokaiger. Gokaiger was the second Sentai that I actually watched live every Sunday when it released. Gokaiger was the first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gokaiger was the first, and Gokaiger was the second. I was working at a video store at the time, and every Sunday, if I wasn't at work watching it, I'd be at home, kind of sort of like doing my schoolwork, and I have Gokaiger playing right there in the background, like right in front of me on my computer while I'm doing my schoolwork on Sunday and shit. So
how the hell did you even get anything accomplished?
That was my Sundays. Whenever I had to do lab work and stuff for classes, I would have like, God, this is how old this is. Remember when Wolverine the X-Men dropped initially, right? I was downloading the episodes on torrents. Don't do torrents, kids. I don't recommend it. I'm just saying.
Don't pirate.
What I was doing. It was when it was before Nickelodeon got it, so it was coming out in Canada. So that was the only way to watch it. Like,
well, that's how I watched Beast Machines the second season when it came out in Canada first. I was like, I can't wait. Let me show you how old I am. I didn't torrent that shit. I had to use fucking Livewire. So like,
see, I always wanted to see. I only used Livewire one time for Black RX for an episode, and I stopped because my mom was going to kick my ass for putting a virus on the computer. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and delete Livewire off this shit and never use it again.
No way, I take that shit back. It was a Livewire. Somebody had posted, I think, in an RIC channel or something. I remember I had to download the episode individually and over a fucking dial-up connection.
Dial-up is the ghetto. I'm sorry,
man. And I had to watch that shit in fucking Windows Movie Maker. So I had to leave the computer on overnight to download that shit. I'm talking about,
folks, you don't know the pain of downloading on 56K, because our area at the time didn't have access to fucking damn broadband connection until I joined the Air Force. So I joined the Air Force. All of a sudden, my mom was like, "Hey, we got broadband." Thanks, Mom. I got broadband in the military in my dorms, but thanks for telling me that now. You know,
Zetsubo.
Yeah, but Gokaiger, I had watched every episode, and it was one of those things where I felt the need at the time to like, because the episodes actually dropped online, and it was dropping on one of the Facebook Sentai channels. They dropped it in part 1 and part 2 of every episode. Yes, kids, back in the day, Super Sentai had channels where people dropped them fucking episodes, the raw and the subbed of them.
Not just Super Sentai and Toku, my friend. There's also anime on YouTube chopped up into 4 parts. That's how I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Naruto, episode 56, part 1, part 2, part 3. I'm like, bro, what are we doing?
Part 4A, 4A. What the fuck?
I commend you for watching Yu-Gi-Oh through that because I couldn't do it. Fuck that, man. I watched it on YouTube when YouTube didn't give a shit. So that's how I saw it.
Look,
But
had to, bro. Had to watch
I mean,
had to watch 5D's Raw, man. Had to.
But
Couldn't
I felt
wait.
the need. But I felt the need. Every time I watched Gokaiger, it was an anniversary year. It was the anniversary season, and the whole gimmick was them. It was pirate themed, obviously, but the gimmick was they were using Ranger keys to transform into previous Sentai heroes. Me as a person that watched Sentai and Power Rangers, I ate that shit up like, oh my god! Like this.
All I gotta
is
say,
nuts.
This came out after Kamen Rider Decade, and I feel like some of the things they did in Decade, they were like, check, check, check. Now let's just apply and move this over here.
They really did.
And like they knew their base, because like that shit, when I say gotta pop, it gotta pop. Because like you mentioned Ranger keys. I don't, again, unless you were there, I can't understate how much that shit popped. Like Ranger, like people were eating up that Gokaiger merch. Like
early Twitter was through the fucking roof.
And do you remember when the first episode aired? Like that fucking clip of the legendary war, that shit was going around on everywhere. I saw a fucking clip of that shit on College Humor. I was like, what the fuck is College Humor posting about Power Rangers?
To Gokaiger's credit, this is where it got me. I have friends that they knew about Sentai, so they're not dumb about it. They just never watched it like that, right? Every person that I know of that, whether they haven't watched Power Rangers in a long time or they might have vaguely knew about Power Rangers, they kept posting about that battle, and I always got tagged in that shit like, yo, Chris, did you see this? I'm like, yeah, I saw it like weeks ago, man. Yeah, it's great. Are you gonna watch Gokaiger? It's up on Facebook. You know, it's like, more to it than that. Like
I was seeing a hella articles. Is like everybody.
Like yeah, I think it hit a BuzzFeed.
The legendary war. That's like this is like I saw one article was like Japan just aired a Power Ranger fight that's of your dreams of every single Power Ranger ever, and they're like, wow.
But like the Gokaiger series itself, though, like I didn't expect to really gravitate. Well, I did gravitate because the gimmick of it was there, but like the fact that the early episodes and stuff started out as basically them kind of basically getting the powers from different seasons stuff, at least initially and stuff, before like later in the season, it felt like some of the early ones and stuff, obviously like Go Ranger, there was like, all right, we're clearly not going to be able to bring back those old actors for like a dedication episode. So we're just going to give them the ultimate power just because it's like, all right, fine, whatever. That's cool, I guess, and stuff. But the ones that they did were like great. Like the Car Ranger one was fucking hilarious, man. I loved it.
One of my favorite fucking episodes. Like that's one thing I really appreciate about Gokaiger. Like I watched a review a while back on YouTube, and the guy kind of echoed some of the sentiments I have. I wish I could remember the name of it, but he said like one of the things that Gokaiger excelled at was like its balance. So like obviously it's an anniversary show, so obviously it has those elements of anniversary show, and it has to play to that strength. But if you, which is kind of will be kind of hard to do, but if you were to like remove the anniversary elements and just have the Gokaiger be a pirate Sentai fighting the Zangark Empire, like that on its own is also really good. So
because there's so much backstory with that one. Like each of the Rangers have a backstory. Like the Pink Ranger, she's a princess of a whole ass planet that got fucking genocide, killed, done. She's the I think she is the last of her family, of her royal bloodline, right?
Of her species,
bro. Of her species,
the whole fucking planet.
I keep forgetting they are. That's the other thing. Other than the Silver Ranger, the pirates are aliens technically, and that throws me off because in my head they're humans, but it's like, oh, they are aliens because they're from space.
Humanoids, sir.
Right. Yeah, humanoids.
Humanoids.
Yeah, she's a last alien of her species and stuff. And like when you see the backstory for her, it's like it's kind of like Marvelous just kind of like has her as part of the team in a way, just like, I mean, if you can handle being with us and stuff, sure, join up. Why not?
Also got Joe, who started off as a foot soldier for the Empire, and so they was like, hey, let's be on that executing civilian shit, and Joe's like, nah,
sign up for this. No.
No bueno. We don't do that here.
Except he doesn't have a clone trooper to shoot him in his face for disobeying orders.
Good soldiers follow orders.
I'm sorry, I had to link that episode because that shit was funny. As soon as he told old boy no, I was like, oh boy, don't tell the fucking crazy dude no.
Which, by the way, I'm still just like, bro, there's no coming back for Crosshairs. That's it. Like,
oh no, as soon as he pieced out old boy, I was like, yeah, even if they take the chip, even if they take the chip out,
he's still gonna be like, you know what? Nah.
He was already, and the thing with this, he was already teetering that line any fucking ways before the Order 66 shit.
I'm gonna say, gonna be spoiler alert. He never had a chip.
You know what? That'd be a ballsy move, and I would actually see that happening because, well, look who's writing these shows. Of course, he would do that.
Which, also, to be fair, I was like, Dave Filoni is like, what if I do Star Wars, but it's Lone Wolf and Cub? Dave, this is the 4th time you've done this.
Don't you like money? Shut up.
Dave, I mean, I appreciate it, but Dave, can we do another Star Wars take, sir?
It's like, kiss my ass. You gave me money. I'm gonna keep doing this, riding this shit till the wheels fall off.
I'm gonna say till the fucking wheels fall off. What you gonna do? Stop me? What you gonna do? Say I can't? Oh no. You like, you see the alternative? You see the alternative? Oh shit, yeah.
See, they'll say that Prime, and all of a sudden he'd be like, what if I did Lone Wolf and Cub, but with Finn? Shut up and take my money, sir.
Go on.
Go on.
Continue.
Here's more money.
What's next is, what if I do Lone Wolf and Cub, but with Greedo?
I mean, I'm not going to say no, but what is this story revolving around?
Like, you know what? To be honest, like, at this point, Dave Filoni, I trust you. Whatever you're gonna do, dog. Just
he's like Feige for Star Wars, which was what Star Wars people were asking for in the first fucking place. It's like
fucking need it.
It's like
goddamn mystery. Don't get me started. This Gokaiger. So
Gokaiger. But like, and I think watching Gokaiger, it definitely doubles down on why a lot of us felt disappointed with Megaforce, because it was just like because there's so many easy layups.
And for some odd ass reason, Super Megaforce happened to miss all of them. I mean, the absolute god. So I saw a post the other day when someone posted that picture where they actively chose not to use any Power Ranger suits. Yeah, it is like, here's the Mighty Morphin Red amongst all these Sentai suits. Now, CJ, you know,
pre-Zoo Ranger, by the way, folks. Pre-Zoo Ranger.
It was it Bioman, Flashman, Changeman? Was it Jetman?
Yeah, one Jetman, Changeman.
5 man. So it's 5 man, 1 Mask Man, 1 Changeman, and you said a Jetman?
Yeah, 1 Jetman. They went out their way.
Like, they purposely stepped over footage that had Power Ranger suits in it. And was like, and no. Now, again, whoever posted that post, I wish I had it in front of me now, because I totally agree with you. Whoever gave that shit to green light need to be slapped. You need to be just like, look, and like, I got no problem with introducing Sentai suits, you know, in Power Ranger lore, but with like context.
I mean, the fucking Boom comics do it, even though I disagree with how they do it.
They do it terribly, awful, fucking horrendous.
It's terrible, but hey, the suits are there, so it's like, sure.
Like, oh wow, I can't wait when they use the Jetman suits and to see them get murdered. By one of the new Boom OCs. Oh, I can't wait. Delicious. Go fuck yourself, Boom.
But yeah, when they show them and stuff, it's because it's like, you know, it's also amazing too. It's like, even if you're not familiar, like for instance, I love the Jetman episode, obviously, and stuff.
Because it pays a lot of homage.
Yeah, it pays a lot of homage and stuff. But like, if you weren't familiar with Jetman, I love how the episode kind of just introduces what's his face, because he died.
God. By the way, that answered the question, because like that was a huge debate among for the man fans for like years. They were like, did he? No, there was like a debate was like, did he die at all? Like, because it was like, it was kind of ambiguous. He could still be alive. I'm like,
nah, he did.
I was always in the guy died camp, but like I can kind of see your argument, because like he just kind of just slumped there. But I mean, you know, it looked like death to me. But
he slumped there, and everybody's like, guy, wake up. I'm like, oh, he did. He did.
Answer that fan debate, which also then leads to the question. So like all these times when Jetman showed up after, who the fuck was Black Condor?
Was a guy coming down from heaven like, hey God, can you can you let me participate in this fight?
Was he breaking the rules like Goku? Like, yo, they're doing another Centaur unit. So like, I need to go down there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Can I?
Well, I mean, what was great about this one is he won a bet and they gave him a day on Earth. And I thought that was actually pretty dope.
Honestly, by the way, the fucking swaggerer guy, he up there in heaven playing fucking cards with a goddess.
So if I win, can I get another day on Earth?
That's sure. That is the pure definition of big dick energy. Whenever someone says, "What's big dick energy?" I'm just gonna show them this episode like this. That's
big dick energy. Right there. Big dick energy was him kicking the shit out of Marvelous, taking his Morphin, being like, "Yeah, it's mine now. I'm the captain now. So what you gonna do?"
or straight up being Guy rolling up on Luca. Oh, Luca, fine motherfucker. Rolling up on fine ass Luca, going, "Hey girl, get on my bike. Let's go.
Let's go. All right, let's go."
She was like, "The fuck?" He was like, "Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. This is happening right now. Let's go."
I'm just sorry when he regulated on Marvelous. Even Marvelous is like, I respect this guy's swag. Nobody's ever done this to me. Like, fuck. It's like, what are you gonna do?
It's like, look at me. I'm the Condor now.
Which, yo, I like how the monster of the day, right? Guy's the only one that can't see fucking. Guy's the only one that can't see Condor Black, and he's like, "Who you guys talking to?" Nothing. You keep. No, we just.
He's like, "Oh, he transformed." He's like, "Where?"
It's like, poor guy. Nobody. He's like out of the loop of the joke.
Do you get it? Guy can't see Guy.
Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man.
But yeah, like a lot of those episodes are really great. So that's one of the things I really, really appreciate about Gokaiger. So like, because a lot of people who didn't know a lot about Sentai know it's like Gokaiger for a lot of people, they're gateway Sentai. Mm-hmm. And so all the anniversary elements, like even if you didn't know anything about the show, I think it served pretty well. And even now, like going back now that I've watched a whole lot more Sentai since then, like I appreciate like a lot of the nuances and like structural homages and, you know, the sequels and the finales of some stories and some beats, like that Time Ranger episode where Reveal Dude had a kid with the girl. Like, dude, bro.
That was, look, you thought Endgame and Back to the Future had wonky time travel logic. Yo, Time Ranger says, hold my beer. Because, look, there was like 3 episodes dealing with time. You got Guy when he got his Zord. And when he got his Zord, and you find out, like I said, the whole thing with him being, you know, he had a kid in the future and stuff. Then the fact that they went back in time to participate
in the crossover movie between Shinkanger and Gokaiger for their cameo.
It was destined for them to do that. That's the crazy part about it. It's like, oh no, it was you had to do that.
They made their cameo canon. Like, what the fuck?
Something that's never, because anytime you watch any of these movies, it's never canon. It's just there to be like, oh, introducing this new team for the next season. Cool, whatever. They was like, no, this is canon. This is official.
It happened. It's actually it was in the timeline. We actually went back in time and participated. We did that.
The fact that they actually made some of the serious episodes when they get their power up with Hurricaneer, that was like a big 2-parter episode.
They actually did Pirates versus Ninjas.
Yeah. Gokaiger, that was a big 2-parter because we actually see the Gokaigers, which that was like 2 years removed from Gokaiger, I believe.
Yeah, and they had the
2, 3, yeah.
The engines where Speedor married Bear RV and
had a kid.
Falcon. How does that work? I don't
Cars fucking. Look, that's a Robot Chicken sketch waiting to happen.
I mean, I don't know how a bear, a condor equals a falcon, but okay, sure.
Car logic, prime. I mean,
car magic, baby. The fucking Geki Ranger tribute episode.
That was great though, too. It was just like, oh yeah, they had. Also, I thought it was great because Doc and Old Girl, you find out real talk, like they are like, I could say the weakest link, but like in terms of fighting prowess, they're unorthodox compared to Marvelous, Joe, and what's her face, like Luca, because they are like they are with the shits. Because even in the Geki Ranger episodes, when they transform into what the fuck, they transform into Sun Vulcan, I think.
Yes.
They transformed into Sun Vulcan. Even when Old Boy took the weapons, he was like, "Oh yeah, we don't need the weapons. We're still going to kick your ass." And they whooped their ass.
They beat the dog shit out that man.
But it was actually nice too to see like all the older Rangers. I mean, look, I go back to the Car Ranger. I totally forgot the Red Ranger was still like alive, and he still looked the same. Like I was like,
Car
yo,
Ranger wasn't that far along. What the fuck? Car Ranger wasn't that. Did you know? Did you also know he used to be married to Deca Pink?
get out of here. You serious?
They used to be married. They got divorced.
Oh, well, yeah. That's I feel that's a theme in Ranger, not just in Sentai but in Ranger, because I think Trakina and
oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Hey, I haven't. Hey, look. I seen both their IGs. I don't see them in a picture together ever lately. So I'm like,
I was rooting for those kids.
Hey, look. We ain't the tabloids. We ain't TMZ and shit. I'm just going by what I see. So,
but does that mean she's single though?
I mean, would you risk it? I would.
Let me just slide on the Instagram real quick.
Prime is going to be rolling in her DMs.
Yeah, let me see what's going on. Let me see what the fam, how the fam doing. Hold on.
It's like the fam is doing great. It's like Prime is going to be a stepdad soon. I think. Don't know.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'll play the long game. So,
but the Ginga Man episode, I was like, yo, both of
really
them looking pretty good. I was like,
really
yo,
fucking good.
They aged pretty gracefully.
And again, like if you knew nothing about these shows, like the episodes give you enough context. So if you do happen to watch those shows, then come back, you can see all like the little small.
I mean, Geki Red still having the necklace of what's his face that he defeated
Wong.
at the end. Still, Wong. He still has the necklace on there, and they key on that. Like, yeah, I still got the necklace. I'm still out here teaching the kids in the park martial arts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's one of the things I just like really appreciate about Gokaiger. Like small shit like that. Like if you watch the opening credit, like the opening each episode, like you would notice like the bounty kept slowly increasing until like it got to like the last episode where that shit
even
said unlimited.
Even the Doc's bounty, it went from like 10 cents, and then it slowly, once he started getting infamy, it's like, oh shit, his money's starting to go up now. Like, all right, cool. Because before there was one episode where the monsters didn't even bother with them because like, yeah, dog, your bounty ain't shit. Why are we even fighting you? And he felt, and the funny thing is, Doc felt some way because he was like, the fuck, man? Like, I'm a pirate. Like,
or the episode when after Guy joined and he got a bounty and his was like substantially more than Doc's, and Doc was like, what the fuck? He just got here.
This nigga just joined the team out of nowhere.
What the fuck you mean he worked more than me? I make the weapons. What the fuck?
Which Old Ranger episode, loved it. Because they made Red Ranger the captain. They made him the captain now. I was like, oh, he actually leading the squad now. All right, cool.
Though one thing that kind of annoyed me about that episode, so I'm just like, so Change Man is gonna go out like a bitch like that in the beginning. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Change Man is gonna go down like that. Oh, okay, cool.
Like, you're done. You're down.
Oh, for real? They didn't get on cameo. That's fucked up. Okay, cool. Cool.
Dude, Change Man, like I said, Change Man, Go Rangers. It was a couple of seasons. They just said, yeah, y'all got the ultimate power just because. I was like, well, that was unfortunate.
Well, I know, right? Because they dumped a whole bunch of them in the movie. There's like, here you go. And see, that's the thing, though. So, like, if I remember,
the movie's canon. Yeah, the movie's canon.
All the movies are canon. All the movies are canon.
Yeah.
So if I remember right, like the show wasn't supposed to have as many cameos as it did because, like,
money,
shit happens. And what happened was, like, once the show started airing, they said like some of the actors were like begging to be in the show. Like, yo, can I come back? Can I come back?
See, Saban, this is how you do it. Yet when people ask to join in, you oblige them. You open up the pockets and you just do it. Just saying, like.
But then that's less shekels for me, though. I can't do that.
That Israeli has money. What are we talking about here?
I want all the money. I need 2 scoops. What are you talking about?
He wants indentured servitude money.
He wants silk sock. You shut the fuck up money. That's the kind of money he wants.
That's why I appreciate Karen Ashley kind of sort of leading the charge. Like, nah, bro, you're trying to shortchange us. We ain't doing that shit. Nah, you trying to pay us just pennies to do that shit? Nah, fuck you.
Do you remember they put them motherfuckers on blast when they were posting the fucking letter on social media going, look at this shit they sent.
Nigga, I did not blame them whatsoever. Like, they were just like, nah, bro, we're worth more than that. You see how many people show out for us. We're worth more than that, So, also shout out to JDF. He was kind of sort of low-key throwing shade and stuff, even though he's JDF. So, he does it within reason. He does it. It's like, I'm happy to be here. This sucks. sucks.
What you talking about? Like I say, JDF will come back for a grilled cheese sandwich and a Sprite. Like, what are you talking about?
Don't do that to him. It has to be exquisite grilled cheese sandwich for him to come back.
Oh, it's 5 cheeses, baby. It's like, mozzarella Swiss, Monterey Jack. It's a 5 cheese blend.
Hey, JDF, you know what? JDF knows the assignment. Fuck it. He knows the assignment.
He knows what the deal is. He's like, look, again, like I say, JDF is always on that. I thought I was gone. Like, I thought my character, they wrote me out the show and brought me back, bro. So I am fucking grateful.
Yeah, but it's like, and you know what? I can imagine people, some of the actors, especially fucking Zoo Ranger Black. Yo, look,
he retired. He retired. If I remember right, he was done. He wasn't acting anymore.
His old ass, look, he aged, but I know his ass sat up in his seat, was like, "Hold up, can I come back?
It's like,
can I come back? Can I please?
Can I get a crumb of a scene? Can I just get one? Can the kids see my face one time?
Hey, they gave him a scene where he lifted up a whole ass fucking car to help kids. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, by the way, that scene was dark as fuck when the dude's mom was being crushed and she was like, leave. I was like, wait, mom, what?
Whoa. It's a family fitness show.
She was like, just leave me behind, just go. She's like, she told her son, forget about me. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yo, what if Zoo Ranger Black just happened to be in distance of hearing that and was like, well, I was gonna let that truck, but she told him to leave, so go ahead and just
I know, right? Like,
oh. Well,
be sure. Hey kid, you want to be a sidekick? Here's an axe. Let's go fight some clay monsters.
He gives him his fucking axe and he's using the fucking power axe.
Come here, little mammoth.
It's like, isn't this very irresponsible to give that little kid a weapon? Isn't it irresponsible for you to shut the fuck up and let me raise this kid? Kiss my ass.
This is my boy now.
Speaking of which, probably the one character that I loved, and I loved his whole arc, Bosco. Let me tell you something, folks. It's one thing when he put out those original 6 Ranger keys and, the Gokaigers was feeling themselves and they beat them right. Prime, when I tell you, when I saw that episode, when he was like, but wait, there's more. Bloom. I lost my shit at work. I was like, bruh, he had fucking 10 more in the chamber.
That's what I'm saying. Like when they was like, all right, we beat those 6. And it's like, yeah, I knew you guys were going to come anyway. So I had already summoned these and they were waiting. So
bruh, when he loaded up the initial 5, I was like, oh shit, I forgot there is more. And he was like, oh, I got more. I'm like, oh, your guys gonna get rocked.
Oh, fucking Bosco. Although I feel some type of way that Bosco had a monster form. He had that fucking gold mop right?
Yeah.
So the whole time watching that show, I'm just like, come on, Gokai Black. Come on, be an evil Gokaiger. Come on, be an evil Gokaiger. Oh.
They could, they should have did that. I don't know why they didn't.
Like, I'm not gonna knock them, but I'm like, that's just me because I saw the fucking gold phone. I was like, come on, baby.
If they did, you know what?
Come on, baby.
If he was Gokai Black, that would have been dope. Like just like a nigga version of like Gokai Red or some shit.
Inverse to Gokai Red. Like, I'm like, come on, dog.
The monster form was dope.
I mean,
to
it was
me,
dope.
but I get what you're saying because it was like, man, that would have been nice to kind of have that.
He had the gold phone. I was like, why does he have a mob right? What are you doing?
But I appreciated his trolling because his debut was like masterclass trolling. It was just
yo, when he like kidnapped him was like, yo, to get something you got to give something up, bro. So like, you want your crew back? Give me all your, run me all your shit.
Them keys. Give me them keys. Oh,
give me them keys. Give me your ship and give me that goddamn bird.
Oh, the fact that he was so cold that he got Aka Red killed and didn't give a fuck.
Yo, and then like when they were trying to like when Luca was like, okay, I'm gonna put on my Phantom charms on him and get us out of shit. He was like, you think this shit gonna work on me, bitch? You think? Do I look like I give a fuck about pussy? Do I look like I give a fuck about pussy?
First off, I'm gay for Marvelous. First off,
like first of all, I got a monkey on board. Like I need your shit.
Also, I gotta be honest with you. I think he was gay for Marvelous. I feel there was a relationship there. You can't tell me it wasn't. I feel there was. I'm not one to ship that kind of stuff. I never
don't want to be that dude. I don't want to be that dude. But like That's definitely a one-way street thing going on. Like
It was because Marvelous is like, I thought we were friends, dog. Hey.
He's like, but I made you my special. Oh.
Ooh. And you know what? If that's the reason why he's scoring, that's actually pretty interesting. Definitely.
I would hope not, because that's kind of homophobic. Like, like just a tad bit.
Okay, it is.
Like,
okay, you're right.
So dude got mad.
Love is scorned
because the straight dude wasn't gay too. Like, that's kind of fucked up. Like,
but I mean, to be fair, there is like an evil bromance at work here, because like Bosco would literally troll. He was actually trolling both teams, to be honest, and stuff. He was literally like Anaheim Electronics, like, I'm kind of playing both of you guys, you know,
like
whatever.
I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top.
Shout outs to Gundam Hathaway, because Anaheim ain't shit.
I still need to watch that, because somebody wanted to do Gokaiger, so I couldn't watch it when it dropped today.
I'm sorry, Prime. Jesus Christ, you get to watch it to after this. I'm pretty sure you can. You know.
Well, I have to try.
But Bosco was playing both sides until even technically you could kind of say he's the reason why some of the generals kind of got killed off too, one by one, because he's kind of a byproduct of that happening. And also, old boy's son is just hot-headed as shit and didn't want to listen to his second in command telling him, hey boss, you probably shouldn't do that.
That's what kills me. Like that fucking second in command dude. He was like, if I didn't have to babysit this motherfucker,
I could have took over this earth already. Could have been done.
We could have been done like ages ago. Like, was the episode when it was like he left and him and Anara, they were like, oh, where's the prince? Oh, he's sleeping. He was like, well, we can get some work done today. Cool. We might actually get something accomplished this week.
Awesome. Bro, but I'm laughing at the fact that like Emperor Gil literally blamed him for his son's death, and he's like, but dude, but sir, your son is a brat. He didn't listen to me. Whose fault is that? It's your fault. I'm like, whoa,
sir. He didn't come out of my penis. How about that, sir?
Oh, he would have got insta killed on that one. Like, oh, word, bam,
sir. Whose seed is it? Whose seed is it? Not I, sir.
Same time. You know, low key, Emperor Gil was like, I mean, I guess he deserved to get killed, but I don't want to admit that. So, you know.
I know, right? It's like, it's not pride. It's pride. It's pride.
Pride. Clearly.
And so what's also really funny, so like one of the main complaints you hear a lot about Gokaiger, because to be honest, Gokaiger,
you probably know about it more than me, because like I know a lot of people, they just hate it. Well, at least some of the people that I know, they only hate it because they feel people like overpraise it more than what it should be, which I'm like, yeah, I get it. I understand.
Yeah, that's one of the things. People overpraise it, like they overhype it a little bit, which I can kind of understand that. I kind of get that.
Yeah.
But another one of the complaints that Gokaiger gets is that a lot of people say that the villains are kind of the weakest link. They're kind of like not weak in terms of characters, like because as we discussed, like a lot of the villains have personality, like Bosco, like the Prince, like that second in command dude, or like one of my favorite villains, Gillette Sento, they all have personality.
Yeah,
but
Damaris. Yeah, he actually does have an arc to a degree. Like yeah.
So when people say that the villains are weak, they mean like in terms of power, because like for several episodes, like the Gokaigers are just straight mud stomping these bad guys.
Transform, Gokai change, bam.
But to be fair, the Gokaiger has the power at 34 centile. Like if they weren't steamrolling, I'd have questions. I'd be like, wait a minute. Like
I think Bosco was the only one they never steamrolled over. They'll get a victory, but it felt like Bosco kind of did it on purpose. Like whatever, I lost. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, and there's like one monster, like I think, that one monster a couple of times.
Barazorg is another one that I won't say they've washed, but like Barazorg actually had their number for a while.
Yeah, and there was also that monster, because like the first time we see them get their ass like handed to them, I remember this.
Oh, the bounty dude?
Yeah, the bounty dude and that monster that whooped their ass and they first transformed into Jew Ranger.
Yeah, that was the bounty hunter dude.
I was talking about the red one. It was that dude. Then there's another. I'm sorry. There was that dude. Then there's the other bounty hunter that like had Marvelous Shook.
Oh yeah, man. Yo, when you get Marvelous Shook, then you know there's like, oh, this episode gonna be good.
Oh hell yeah, because he saw that dude. He was like, oh motherfucker.
It's like Akared had beef with them. He fucked us up for free. This was not gonna end well.
For free, sir. That was a wholesale ass beating. So that's one of the things people say they had an issue with Gokaiger. It's like, oh, the villains aren't that weak. But here's the villains are weak. But here's the thing though. So in the Go-Anja 2-parter, when the Gokaigers got trapped in Engine World, not Engine World though, when they were trapped off world.
Yeah.
And so like the Gaiark minister, he came down to Earth with all his henchmen. He was like, well, I'm gonna take over this shit. And so the Zanyark was like, yo, is this motherfucker attacking the planet under our nose? That's like, I know he's not. So then I was like, wait a minute. They was like, wait a minute. Where the fuck are the Gokaiger? Because if we were down there doing shit, they'd have been down there busting all that up. It was like, oh, hell no. So they
bullshit.
So they go down to the planet, right? It is like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, well, who the fuck are you? It was like, so like, they start fighting, right? And like the Zanyark are like beating this dude's ass. He's like, what the fuck? How have they not taken over the planet yet?
It's like the villains is like, man, this, you know what it was remind me of? It reminds me of that shit in Power Rangers when Lord Zed and Count Drebin was like, when he came to Earth and he dropped that line about I'm gonna do what Lord Zed couldn't do and take over the Earth. And I was like, that's funny. That's hilarious.
You are a humorous man. Well, I wish you good luck with that, sir.
Which I'm glad that Prime mentioned it about the fact that was like the first time that Power Rangers actually beat Sentai to an actual Kamen Rider Power Ranger crossover. Like,
I still think
I thought you were bullshitting until I looked it up and I was like, oh shit, like, yo, they really did beat him to the punch on that. Like, goddamn.
The first ever official canon, like Sentai Kamen Rider crossover happened in Power Rangers.
Can you imagine Toei sitting at home and he sees that shit on TV and he has his fist shaking like, I can't believe this son of a bitch beat me to the punch.
And then I think about this shit a lot, and because when they finally did it, like the first like canon Sentai the second canon Sentai Kamen Rider crossover was Decade and Shinkanger.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, man, like two incompatible shows.
That was a weird crossover. It's like Decade and Shinkanger. I mean, I know they came out at the same time, same year, but
it's just like you couldn't wait a year, like
wait till the Gokaiger one, which I mean, I think they made up for it by giving them 2 fucking movies and shit. It was Tyson Z and Tyson Z. Like,
yeah. Once they did this shit, they quadruple down. It's like, look, we're gonna do this shit as often as possible. We're gonna do movies. We're gonna do fucking TV specials.
Here's the kicker about the Power Ranger Kamen Rider thing before we go to Gokaiger. It played up exactly how the Sentai Kamen Rider thing goes. Like, they both don't trust each other and they got to fight each other and then they combine and team up. I was like, that is like staple
superhero trope.
No, but I'm just saying, just the way it was structured, though. I was like, huh. Not bad. All right, cool. That works. Fuck.
I'm trying to think of one time when that shit didn't happen, when 2 heroes meet and they didn't fight first. Ghost and Zhuandra, they didn't.
Yeah, Goose and Zhuandra, they just, Cyclops Ryu handshaked and was like, all right, cool.
I know, right? They transformed together. It's like, oh, you a superhero? I'm a superhero
too. Yeah.
Hooray.
Meanwhile, Marvelous and Decade look at each other like, I fucking hate you. Let's go.
Man, fuck you, you transform motherfucker. Man, fuck you, you transform motherfucker.
It's like pointing at each other.
Now that's Spider-Man pointing meme right there, goddamn.
Both are assholes. All right, cool. Let's go.
Oh, and what I also appreciate about Marvelous is like he tries to be consistent in his assholery, where he's like, oh, I didn't save your life. I was just trying to get treasure. I'm like, Marvelous. Don't bullshit me. Like,
hey, he thought, hey, did you like how, like, was the second episode he rolls over the Deca Ranger police office like, hey, so yeah, did you hear about the Zangar? Was it the Zangar Empire? And all of a sudden, like, oh, you got a bounty on your head. You're under arrest. And he just had the fucking damn Weebase shock face, like, the hell, man? I'm like, but dude, you're a bounty in the police. You got a bounty on your head in the fucking police. What did you think was gonna happen, dog? Like, come on.
My second favorite moment from that episode was when Luca was like, well, it looks like we got no choice. Run away.
When in doubt, run.
When in doubt, hit him with that Joestar secret technique.
And it almost worked until Doggy Kruger rolled up and was like, nah, bro, not today.
And they kept calling him Police Mutt. Oh, like, come on, dog. Call my man McGruff. That's fucked up.
McGruff the crime dog. Take a bite out of the crime. I'm sorry, y'all. I think I will put that on Twitter. I was like, man, who knew SPD would get McGruff the crime dog as the
Hold on.
captain?
In the chat, sir. Ace comes before his Leo, sir. Zoffy comes before all of them. What are you doing, sir? Sir. In the chat, sir. I see you, sir.
Oh my god, man. I'm sorry. Every time I look at the suit though for him, it's just it throws me off because, like I said, I'm used to Doggy Kruger so much. So it's like I see it. It's like I appreciate it, but it's like it's not Doggy Kruger though, man. Like
I like the character, and like whenever I see him, I don't mind it because I'm like I know again this is a children's show. They got like 5 nickels to rub together.
Disney was like, yeah, we'll flex our Jim Henson muscle and put a puppet.
I was going to say, yeah, Disney flex their muscle. Here's your complete alien head. Yeah, we need another Ranger. You can't have that.
Fuck have another actor. We spent money on Doggy Kruger. That's all you get.
Can't have another actor. What the fuck you talking about? Look at the alien fish head. Look at the alien fish dog, sir.
Also, we couldn't even bring Tommy back for ADRs for the team up. So, yeah.
Dog. When he I died laughing. Like when I heard that shit the first time, I had tears in my fucking eyes. I was rolling.
That was a you know what, that was a Make-A-Wish episode, Prime. I'm just gonna call it right there. That SPD Dino Thunder redo, that was a Make-A-Wish episode right there.
I'm gonna say, so like I hate the backseat production because like I hate to be that guy, but my thing is like, why did you do 2? And why weren't it just a 2-parter? Like why did you waste the time, effort, resources, and management?
Because the funny thing is that first one was actually pretty dope with just the 3 of them.
Like the first one was fine. Yes, that was a good one. Like, why did you do
simple
another
and
one?
to the point? It was like, all right, cool, dope.
Why did you do another one? And why wasn't it just
because they wanted to get all the Rangers. They had to get all the toys and market it like, hey, here's all the Rangers together, yay!
Sure.
But yeah, that whole episode was like, dog, that shit. The fucking
Hold on, wait a minute. Did any episode use footage from Deca Ranger versus Opera Ranger?
I don't think so. Nah, I don't think they did. That was all original. That was all original. Yeah, that was.
Now I know Wormhole did use Sentai footage, but it was from Deca Ranger. It was from
the movie.
Yeah, it was like some random episode of like.
Yeah, it was from the movie when they transformed the base and they went through the wormhole. That was from the actual Deca Ranger movie when they went back in time for some dumb reason. I forgot what the premise was, but they went back in time and stuff. It was
shit. Wasn't it some shit with like the Deca Gold chick and she was trying to get
I just know they went back into feudal Japan for like the umpteenth time because that's what happens in these movies.
Because you got to use that goddamn Edo set, sir. Toei spent X amount of money for that.
And it ain't Sentai. Kamen Rider does this shit. I'm like, how many times are we gonna? I'm not mad, but like,
I was saying, not just Sentai Kamen Rider. That shit was used in like production dramas. Period. Like, look, we know what we're about. This is Japan. We got samurai shit.
This is like Tyler Perry Studios reusing the same thing on their sets. It's like, man, hey, look.
I swear to God, if I see that fucking living room one more motherfucking time in my life.
I'm sorry, did Tyler Perry take a page from Toei and was like, we're gonna ride this studio until the wheels fall off, and you're gonna love it.
I'm gonna say that Edo set will always get used. Anything that's a Toei production joint. I don't give a fuck if they're doing like some fucking hyperactive like space period set in the year 5000. They're gonna use that Edo set. That shit gonna get used. I remember, what was it, back in 2007? Was it 2007 or was it 2017? Or was it, when was that shit caught fire and everybody got excited because we were like, oh yeah,
it's gone now. And I'm like, nope, it's gonna come back. We can rebuild them stronger, faster.
They were like, we could scrap it because we do still need this time period set though. So let's just take all the resources, just put that shit back and rebuild it. Put it back. Man.
The Die Ranger shit had me rolling because consistency. Red Ranger, he's still a chef. I like the consistency. It was like, no, he's still a chef.
Oh, like, Guy Ranger? Ranger was still a veterinarian. Mm-hmm. Hurricane Red, bro. Why are you washing cars? I don't know.
Well, ninjas need side jobs to keep the dojo running. So, I was kind of mad. Hurricane Yellow lost the big wild hair. It was gone. I was like, oh, kind of like that.
He's a nurse, sir. He has to. I don't know. And like Can you imagine out of the three, fucking Hurricane Blue, she's a fucking pop idol.
I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
And she goes slumming it with her fucking two pals, the car washer and the nurse. The fuck?
Oh my god, man. The Chic and Red, you know, they use Dude's sister as like the springboard for it.
Do you know why?
Why? What is there a backstory to this?
His agency said hell no.
Really?
If I remember right, again, this is secondhand information.
They really said, "Go fuck yourself." He's not going to do this.
I read something like, I know a lot of people wanted to come back, and I think he was one of the ones who wanted to come back, but his talent agency booked him up and said nope.
Wow, not even like for a hot second, like, nah, bro, not today.
And like, so it was like, but we need somebody for the Shit Age episode. We need a Red Ranger, and somebody was like, why don't we get the girl Red Ranger? And Toei said, who?
Oh man. Oh,
they're like, what? Oh, we did that, didn't we? Oh.
Oh, I like how they introduced Ninja Man from the time travel aspect when the boy was like, yeah, here's this bottle. You can bring it back with you. I don't know what it was. I was like, that's Ninja Man in there. There ain't no fucking way you're just going to give him a random bottle and it not be Ninja Man. I'm like, and there it is. It's Ninja Man. Cool. Dope. And I like that he has a Ranger key and yet Guy never transformed into Ninja Man. I don't think nobody ever transformed into that character at all.
I don't think
he has a Ranger key, but nobody's ever...
Him and homeboy, the genie from O Ranger, also had a key. What's the Gamajin?
Yeah, Gamajin. They have a key, but they never use them and stuff. But yeah, the O Ranger shit had me rolling because the fact that Guy developed the blaster from off the old cannon, I was like, that makes sense.
Which also, by the way, maybe I could be wrong about this, but the way they handled the Ranger keys, like after the initial set and the 6 Rangers, I feel like they started adding them shits as the Ranger keys were so popular and selling out. That's why we got shit like the extra Rangers, like we didn't get like the female Chicken Red, the Kamen Rider keys, the Deca Master, Zubon,
Goldbusters.
Like
they even got all the Sentai seasons. I think did they do one for Q Ranger?
I don't know if they. I think they just did one for Q Ranger. I know they also did one for Zyuohger. They're doing one. They're doing one for Did they do one for Real Soldier?
I think they're gonna do one for this anniversary thing. They might be doing it.
That's fun, crazy as hell.
It's dude. It's a moneymaker. It's just like it's just like the cards from fucking what the fuck is that season? Megaforce did Gokaiger. Like the cards, I heard those were like big sellers.
Like, yeah, them Ranger keys, man, that was like a license to print money, man. Them motherfuckers are selling out. As a matter of fact, I think due to sales, like the because of Ranger keys, a lot of that was Ranger keys. I think that the sales for Gokaiger, I think it was like total was like 12-13 billion yen. I think
that's still a lot of fucking money though. That's like, you said 12 billion yen. That's like,
yeah, no, I'm sorry, 13 billion yen. Let me look that up. Yeah, because I wrote that note down. So yeah, it was 13. The merch sales topped at 13 billion.
$108 million. Holy fuck!
Ranger keys are like I'm saying
$108 million in merchandise though. That's a lot of goddamn money. Like, holy shit!
Y'all understand? Like, Ranger keys was hot shit. Like,
it's to the point. It's to the point that if you were trying to get Ranger keys on eBay, Eris hooked me up because he was living in Japan. So getting those Ranger keys in Japan, right? He got them from the used store for $5, right? Go to eBay and get one in the US. Somebody want $100 for it.
Nigga, $100 my ass.
That's why I went through Eris to get it. Now with the anniversary coming out, the value of the keys went down. So now if you want to collect them, hey, you can get them now for actually a reasonable price. They're not going to jack up in price and stuff. But yeah, it was that, like the whole Ranger key thing. I think that gimmick alone was like great and
fucking genius.
So I thought the funniest thing was Guy being the 6th Ranger. Now, Guy, you could say he's like the uber Super Sentai fan.
He's
like
us.
He's us. He's us. Fanboy. Like, he knows the history and everything. And I like how his episode, like, he helped the kid from almost getting hit by a car. He gets hit. And I like how the basis of him being the 6th Ranger was all the previous 6 Rangers that got killed, that actually died, as like the metaphor for him getting the power. So it was it Time Force, Time Fire,
Dragon Ranger,
and
Aberray Killer.
Abba Killer. And Abba Killer's the only one that has a human form. And he's telling them about like, yeah, here's our power. And I was like, oh, I get the thing because Guy almost died and he gets revived and stuff. But I like how he tells the story to the Rangers. They look at him like, yeah, you crazy dog. I don't know how you got them keys, so we don't care.
I know, right? And there's like, should we question how he has a Ranger key and looks like us? And there's like, don't worry about it.
Dude, even his debut when he pops up there in the middle of the battle, like, hold up, guys, I'm the 6th Ranger. And they're like, who are you? Who are you again? What? And then like the following episode when he actually gets acclimated to the keys, Marvelous punches his ass, takes his morphin, was like, yeah, your service is no longer required, and just boots his ass out the ship. I was like, God damn, like, because basically he has to prove himself to them and stuff because they feel as though he's not committed to what their whole mission statement is because, he's a fanboy and they don't think he's going to take the mission seriously and stuff.
Yeah, and their mission is to find the greatest treasure in the universe,
which turned out to be
the Triforce.
From Legend of Zelda.
It's like, you mean tell me I collected 34 power sets?
That was the be sure you drink your Ovaltine of Gokaiger right there. Like, collected all this for a fucking Triforce. I could have played Legend of Zelda for this.
What to say? Hold on. You mean to tell me we collected 34 powers for the goddamn Holy Grail from Fate? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Hey, I like the immediate aftermath of the first episode when they were in the Zord and they tried to use the other Ranger keys to transform and it comes up empty and they're like, the fuck's going on here? We can't use the powers in the swords.
And again, maybe this is just me and my personality, but what I like is like when they actually got the power right.
Yeah.
And they were like, we can get anything we want. And it's like the power. Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers,
by the way.
I mean, look, the show is worth watching even without spoiling. I'm just saying, like, just to watch it is just it's fun. It's definitely a fun watch.
I think that's the perfect word to describe Gokaiger. It's hella fun. Like,
dude, even the Christmas episode with the fucking he had the green and red Gokaiger green and red Christmas, which actually has its own Ranger key. That's the wild part. I was like, they're gonna make a Ranger key to buy
Ranger keys make money. And she was a license to print money.
The Space Sheriff movies are canon too, aren't they? To Gokaiger now. I'm like, okay. Which, by the way, that shocked me because they brought back old boy that played Space Sheriff Gavin. He actually was in, was he Battle Fever J as one of the
he was in Battle Fever J and he was
because he popped up in the Christmas episode.
Kenji helping out gets around. Kenji Yoba gets around.
Man, gets around. That dude, when he was in those movies, he still looked like he can actually do a couple of drop kicks or two.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like when we saw that fucking Gavin movie, and everybody was like, "Can we get more? Kenji Yoba?" Fucking Toei was like, "Oh, you want more Gavin?" It's like that's not what we said.
Want more Kenji?
Want more Kenji Yoba? So yeah, he was in Go Ranger, and he's one of the I'm not even gonna go down fucking Kenji Yoba's list. Kenji Yoba.
That guy's a fucking legend. That's all I'm saying.
That's
goddamn legend.
Got all the praise in the world. Praise be on to Kenji Yoba.
Yeah, but like just seeing, and even going to the end of the episode where they're facing off against Emperor Gil, and I remember I posted that fight scene on Facebook, and one of my friends was like, "Bruh, are you serious? What show is this?" I was like, "Oh, it's Gokaiger." He's like, "Are you serious? They can just transform into anything?" I was like, "Yeah." That whole fight sequence was just fucking dope as shit.
They beat the dog shit out of that man.
It was like, oh, we're going to go high efficiency with this shit.
First of all, before they started whooping his ass, when he was like, "You can't do this to me, I'm the Emperor," Marvel's told that man, "Shut the fuck up. You can tell your kid when you're dead."
That was a bar right there.
I was like, oh.
My heart.
They about to murder this man.
Prime murder is not a word. They were styling on this man for free. Like, I mean, it was wholesale ass whooping. They pulled every season out their ass on this dude.
They went a journey through the decade on that man's ass.
Not even decades bad guy got this much of an ass whooping. This guy he got the works.
Yeah, he got molly stomped on.
Which, side note, prior to that though, Bosco and Marvel's fight was actually pretty dope.
There's a lot of fucking dope fights in Gokaiger.
But that one was just, look, I was not expecting Marvelous to say, you know what? If I'm going to go out, sword in the foot, you ain't going nowhere. We're going to die. I'm going to die. Let's go. Yo, and Bosco was just like, oh, you're doing this. You don't got the ball. Oh, he actually is. Oh, he's serious. Oh, okay.
My thing about this shit is when Bosco was coming up with the gun, I'm like, dog, Marvel's sword is already at your midsection. You dead.
You did.
Son. Like, that's it.
You kind of knew, you like, anticlimactic as it was, you kind of was like, come on, dog. Marvelous.
That's something like, dog, your arm is way back here. Nah, dude, it's
that sword was here at his chest. By the time
was right here. By the time your arm got right, he's already cut it, dog. It's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. By the time your first bullet hit Marvelous, the sword had already cut clean through you, dog.
Even then, that bullet probably fucking grazed Marvelous, so it's like, oh, he missed. It's done. But you know what? Also, too, we talk about like details in the fights and stuff, right? The fact that like a lot of the major fights, you always saw the Rangers switch off weapons and stuff because, like I said, Doc, he's good with weapons, with guns, obviously. So Doc also has some goofy moments in fights that's funny because he actually puts one of the fucking henchmen in a fucking figure four headlock figure four at one point. It was fucking random as hell, but it was funny as shit.
Can I just say, God bless Gokai Green suit actor because it has some of the funniest shit.
Dude, the Time Ranger morph where he's just sitting up there with his legs crossed when they're fucking morphing, paused and shit. I was fucking dying on that shit.
Or the fucking Hurricane Rada he did when his body served in that crowd of henchmen.
Dude, the fucking
like the body language. Oh, it's so fucking good.
No, when they did the Ninja Shadow battle with the Hurricaners and shit, and his fucking shit was all like fucked up compared to everybody else. Dude, actually, even the Die Ranger one had me running when they were doing the fucking poses and shit, and he's just fucking just shaking on the side. I was like, that's funny.
Or instead of using the fucking staff, he had the fucking bamboo stick.
It's like they were using Doc as like comedy relief in the suit, but the character itself, like he really wanted to be taken seriously in a way and stuff. And it worked because even the episode where they thought that he was an ancient warrior from this like like fucking Tiger Beat magazine. Hey, look, the dude was posing with the sword. I was like, is this a Tiger Beat magazine? They just randomly open up and he just posing with the sword like he a warrior now? Like, all right, cool, I guess, you know, that's what's up, you know. I mean, but yeah, the show is just it's wall to wall, just it's Easter eggs and fun times and just the Rangers being big personalities. Hell, like I said, I recommend watching the Space Sheriff movies with Gokaiger because those were actually fun to watch and stuff.
Yeah, I recommend like all the movies, like even the ghost ship when there's like nothing really major happening. It's still like
a lot side adventure
fun. Still a lot of fucking fun.
I still like how the Space Sheriff one ends with Guy. Like we get the introduction to Guy at the end of that movie where he's just sitting there on photo like, I'll be in the next episode soon. You'll see me and stuff. I did, you know what, guys? Okay, so Guy, his whole thing is he basically transforms into all the different six Rangers and stuff. And at one point, I laughed at how, like, when they got to Go-Onger, he couldn't decide which one. He's like, what if I combine both? Boom, he can transform to both Go-On Silver and Go-On Gold. I was like, that's interesting. And boom, like you said, Ranger Key sells. So instead of having separate Go-On Gold and Go-On Silver, we just combine them both.
No, sir. You have separate gold and a separate silver, and you have them both.
Hold up. They sold separate gold and silver? I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes.
I should have expected it. I don't know why.
Gold, silver, and the combination. So that's money 3 times for us, baby.
See, this is how they get the money every time, just every time. Like,
You
look, I
think
knew.
Bandai's not gonna get the bag, sir?
Look. I knew they got the bag as soon as they fucking had the Kamen Rider keys. I was like, oh, you guys are just going for it, and the Metal Hero ones too. Fucking done. They rolled the fucking. The fact that it's 2021 and they're still like, oh, we still doing Ranger keys,
still making Ranger keys, man,
because they know people are gonna buy it.
Yes, I'm gonna buy them. Like, how dare you?
I'll throw money at the screen. How much money do you need?
You sons of bitches. How dare you know me and my habits, you motherfuckers.
Be fucking poor, homeless on the side with your Ranger keys. Like, I sold all my stuff, but the Ranger keys, they stay with me.
Always and forever.
It's like, sir, you're not homeless. You're just living on the street because you wanted to. Doesn't matter.
Well, property taxes is a motherfucker. How about that?
Homeowners insurance is a thing. I tried to pay the Ranger keys and they told me go fuck myself.
I told them you can go kai these nuts.
It's like, I ain't paying for this. Oh man, but yeah, it's the whole ride is even Guy getting his Zord was hilarious because it's like, oh, his Zord is actually basically Time Fire Zord, but it also is the Dragon Zord, but it's also like the I guess what's it there was another Six Ranger that was like a vehicle. I want to say like Bukinger Silver, kind of. I guess I don't know. Because the dragon form is kind of like Dragon Zord.
Dog, it's been so long since I've seen Gokaiger.
Nah.
Oh, the fire truck and okay.
Yeah, kind of sort of like that. Even though, like I said, all the Zords is like based off the other ones. I don't know. But yeah, the whole
no bullshit. Like Go Jujin is like one of my favorite Sentai mechs. Like,
I mean, it's a classic. It's
a drill. It's a fucking triple changer. It's a drill. It's a dragon dinosaur, and it's a fucking cool ass looking robot. Like, he has a trident tail arm, bro.
I mean, Zenkaiger is clearly homogenous, so that's how badass the fucking Zord is. I mean, just got put some respect on it, you know. But I did like how, like, near the end, like, we get that cameo from Big One, like right at the end, which is funny considering he's
Aka Ranger.
Yeah, Aka Ranger, my bad. And it's funny because I'm like, well, you were in the 199 Heroes movie, so it's like, oh, well, he's back. All right, cool.
I'm gonna get them fucking checks.
Hey, he gonna make sure to wear that fucking suit too.
I hope he's in Senkai.
Is he?
I said I hope he is. The actor.
I like to think he is. Shit, as much stuff they homage in that fucking show, they better pay him his ducats.
Which, by the way, did you see the fucking trailer with that new Kamen Rider 1 suit? Bruh. That shit is clean. It's just fucking clean. I say new, but I like, yeah, that's his first appearance, but it's like they made a brand new costume for it. Bruh.
They spent money for a new costume?
That's why I'm fucking shocked. That's I'm like, holy fucking shit.
Well, technically, didn't they do that for 01 with that bulky suit, basically?
Oh, you mean in Ghost? Well, see, no, yeah, that was a brand new costume. Like, that was a brand new design. So they had to build something new because, like,
but this one is basically like an actual basically like the original suit, but just like a redo of it.
Like, yeah, it was the original suit, like updated with like new materials and shit. Like, yes, with the original color scheme and everything. I was like, holy fuck, that's cool as shit.
That might be next on my cosplay thing to do that, because I mean that's Kamen Rider. You got to pay homage to the original.
And it just fucking kills me because we joke about this a lot on the show. But like Toei does not. Them suits, dog. They do not give a fuck.
God, folks, you saw the fucking image I used for the last episode with old boy pointing the gun. Like, no, he's literally sticking us up for money for the toys, but he clearly does not give a fuck about them goddamn suits.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, did you see recently that Subara they're doing some live action stuff for like the Dyna Xenon anime?
Yeah.
They built a whole. Because I guarantee you, like, we're not gonna see them suits ever again. They built a whole fucking live action suit of the Dyna Xenon mech and Grid Knight. Like, when are y'all gonna use those suits? When?
Nobody's adapting that in America.
They're not. You're not gonna do a live action dinosaur. You're not gonna do a live action Grit Knight.
Them shit's gonna be sitting in cold
Them
storage,
shit's
just
gonna be
chilling.
collecting dust.
Hey,
Meanwhile,
I'll buy them.
Meanwhile, fucking Toei, they doing whole fucking shows and stage shows with that fucking Oja suit that is falling apart. You see the rubber crumbling on screen, and they're still using it.
Prime. They were giving Power Rangers like the hand-me-downs after the season was over. Like, yeah, sure, use our suits. And the fact that like the actors are like, yeah, they had to kind of spray down the suits and all that stuff, it's definitely been used. I was like, yeah, no shit. Of course.
Toei don't give a fuck. Not a fuck.
But granted, it's funny because the Sentai suits are in better condition than the Kamen Rider suits, ironically. That's the crazy part about it.
Because the Sentai suits is just spandex, baby.
Exception of Go Busters.
Just a couple. Yeah, or exceptions are like a couple, like, the shit that's on Deca Master or whatever. But like, it's just a helmet and spandex. Just keep that shit and like keep it out of sunlight. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, meanwhile, Kamen Riders, all that plastic and foam and shit.
Man, all right, look. Now I see why a lot of cosplayers that use foam costumes take very good care of them suits, because apparently Toei, they just throw that shit in the fucking box like, whatever, we're done.
Sir, we send that to the museum? For what reason? I'm not making money off this anymore.
Bro, the one series of Kamen Rider that I RIP them suits, X-Aid. That's the one series I was like, I know them suits went through hell.
You notice after a while they stopped using the level 1 suits, right?
Of course, come on, dog. Like them level 1 suits, as nice as they were, them shits probably broke down way quicker than the other ones.
And then them big ass mascot heads. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell Toei would take care of them damn suits, bro.
Some kid in the park is playing with them pieces of it and shit. They don't give a fuck.
And I just think about. And also remember, like, first of all, I'm surprised that the Dagava suit from Kuga, that it still exists.
It's still in a piece where a stunt person can actually fit it.
That's the thing, though. Notice that the suit still exists, but we haven't seen an action sequence with it. Have you noticed that shit?
Just standing there, vibing. That's about it.
Every time we see Dagava, he's just standing there, menacingly, doing nothing.
Arms folded, approving, and that's it. That's all you get out of him.
That's all you get. Can I get a punch, Dagava? Hell no.
Kiss my ass. Can I get a high kick? If I get a high kick, sir, if I do any sort of kick, this suit rips. I'm gone.
This shit will crumble apart. You want to see my stockings? Is that what you want to see me kick? That's what you want? You want to see them? They're nylon. They're very nice.
Hope you like it.
Quite smooth. It's very beautiful. They come 4 in a pack.
Oh, you ain't shit for that. 4 in a pack. But like overall, like with Gokaiger, I think that illustrates my like disappointment with Super Mega Force, because it's like you said, the fact that the actors literally looked at Toei like, "Hey guys, you want to come back?" And Toei was like,
"Sure,
all right, sure, fuck it."
And then again, cool. like you say, like the easy layups, the smallest thing. So like in Gokaiger, when they do tribute episodes, like they use the opening theme as like the sound, is the background music. Yeah. Like I think they only did like a couple of them who didn't do it. But like the majority, when they do a homage, they actually like use the music from the show. Yeah. Like little shit like that. Just the smallest, simplest things.
I mean, the fact that the first one that they did in the show was Magic Ranger. Like I thought that was interesting that they just started with that one as to start off the homages and stuff. And I was like, oh, so Magic Red is their guide. And even the Bukanger one had me rolling because look, respect to the chief. That dude's still out here doing the Lord's work.
Still an asshole. Still a fucking adrenaline junkie. Just why are you like this, Akashi? Why are you like this?
Dude, he really is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, oh, so you get off on this. Don't kink shame me, sir. Let me fight.
I can't help but make a note, sir, because you have a fucking rock hard erection in the middle of the battle. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yo, you backhanded guy, and he immediately had an erection. Like, oh, well, this is what fighting is like. It's been a while. Let's go. Oh man,
Sakura? Why aren't you in space?
Yo, here's how bad the chief had it. Yo, he really wanted to get in on that fight with old boy that got revived and shit. The bad guy from his series.
Oh, the Lizard Man.
Yeah, Lizard Man. When the Lizard Man got revived with the freaking with the treasure and shit, he was like, "Oh man, who do I need to fucking kill in order to get back into the game?" Like he was ready to go. I was like, "Nah, bro, you gotta let the Gokaiger just handle this shit."
Which is fun as fuck to me. It's fun as shit to me that how the whole Ranger Key system worked. How I had their powers, or whatever, and half the time the legends come back was like, can I get my shit back for just 1 minute, please?
I think that's what made the Gokaiger one so great. How they just was like, we're just gonna wait and fall back until they bust out the keys, and we're gonna steal them. And then like, the Gokaiger had the audacity to be like, "Hey, don't steal our keys, sir. Those are other people's powers."
You stole these, sir. And these keys, one of these keys is our friend. Can we have our friend back, sir?
This is marvelous. Go fuck yourself. Peace.
Sir, you have my friend hostage, sir, in a box.
They really had his ass hostage. It was like, no, we ain't giving your friend back.
Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, our powers turn into your keys. He's not a person. He is the power. Can we have him back, please?
Guys, you don't understand. The Gokaiger Gokaiger movie is really the first 20 minutes is Gokaiger looking at him like, "Yeah, fuck you. You ain't getting your friend back." I was like, yo.
Like, first come, first serve, bitch. Yo.
First taste is free. Here's your keys. You ain't getting a second taste.
Yo, but that fucking heist they get to get that shit back, though. I'm like, these angels playing dirty. Oh my. Oh my.
Like, are you surprised? Like, of course they're gonna play dirty. What do you think? He's like, come on, dog. You told them to go fuck themselves. You thought they were just gonna be like, okay, sure. Just go ahead.
I mean, I guess I can just bend over, right? If I can just reach this.
It's like those angels don't look like people that just bend over and take it. They really are just gonna they're gonna have to take it. And the fact that they were gonna take the whole case, it was like, oh, you were gonna take our friends? Just go ahead and take your whole case. How you like that?
I know, right? Look, we tried to negotiate. We just wanted one. Guess we gotta take them all.
It's like Marvelous is like, we negotiate with terrorists, and I'm like, sir, they're the same. You're on the same team, man.
Sir, we're pirates. Aren't we terrorists? We're Black Dynamite.
I still drugs to community.
Black Dynamite. We're terrorists.
I think the doc did sit there and said, "Hold up, why are they're Rangers too? Why are we fighting them?" Like, and I like Marvel's like, don't matter. No, they're not. No, hell no.
It's principle. You don't steal from a thief, sir.
They stole our Ranger keys, and it's like, don't you mean their powers? Doesn't matter.
You mean they reclaim their property, sir? I mean, possession is 9/10 of the law. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, that shit always had me rolling. I was like, they had the audacity to look shocked, like, how dare you take back your powers? I'm like, you guys stole their power. I'm not saying you stole it. It was just, y'all were borrowing it pretty much. So,
I was like, well, to be fair, if I was Marvelous, I feel some type of way too. It's like, look, I traveled all over the galaxy to find these goddamn keys with my foster father.
I mean, it is kind of funny how Guy had to beg the Tokyo kids for the Tokyo powers in the crossover with the crossover with Zoonger. I was like, what was he big? Oh, the Tokyo kids. He had to beg for the fucking powers. I was like, that makes sense. It does make sense.
My thing about it is like, though, but why? Like, why do you need the
because they need the actual powers, Prime, in order to get maximum efficiency. So
I mean, I guess
you beg the source, you go to the kids.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, which, by the way, yeah, we're never getting that US adaptation of Tokyo.
We are not. The only way we'll get, and I'm gonna follow up to this homeboy in the chat that was like, the only way we'll get Tokyo is if JDF wants to be the Orange Ranger.
Nigga. We're gonna get gym leader Orange Ranger. I'm for it.
JDF wants to be the Orange Ranger.
Hey, Prime. He has to wear the fucking hard hat and everything. He can't fucking half-ass that shit. He has to wear the exact same outfit.
He was like, "What happened? I got disembarred. They took my doctrine. So
I'm working on a railroad now.
I'm working on a fucking railroad.
I work for Amtrak right now. It's kind of crazy. It's insane.
It's fucking wild in these streets, y'all. Fucking wild.
It's rough. It's rough out here in Angel Grove.
Can you spare a dime for a disembarred doctor? We'll kick T-Rexes for grilled cheese sandwiches.
Sir, roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kick these.
Sorry.
Roundhouse kick.
We're roundhouse kick T-Rexes for grilled cheeses.
I'm still mad he did that. I'm sorry. That's a boss move, but at the same time, you can't help but laugh at the ridiculousness of it. And that says a lot because it's Power Rangers. It's already ridiculous. And it's like,
I'm saying, if you
that's on brand for Power Rangers. That's on brand for the character, but like,
if you ever want to show somebody what is Tommy? Just that gif.
Really, like everybody know. Look, at this point, it's like, yo, fuck showing Green with Evil at this point. Fuck that shit. You gotta show Dino Thunder kicking the T-Rex in the face from this point on going forward. Like, no, you gotta show that.
That's peak Tommy. That's like 100,000%. That is
the fucked
grade
up
A, grade A, unadulterated, unfiltered, pure Tommy.
Brian, were you like me? Were you shocked that it even happened in the first fucking place when you first saw that episode?
I was still taking it back because I was like, it's a robot dinosaur. And I'm trying to remember what happened to it after he got kicked in the fucking face.
I think he kicked it in the face and then he retreated and then the dinosaur left or some shit.
Like, it never came. It never came
back.
I'm gonna say it's been a minute since I watched the first episode of Dino Fury, but I do remember it was a robot dinosaur that had no relevance to anything at all, no connection to nothing.
Domesticog used to go after Tommy. That was all he did, and that was it. That was the B point line. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna use this T-Rex to go after Tommy. All right, cool. And I like Tommy's first move was not run away. It was fuck it, kick
it in the mouth. Kick it in the fucking mouth. You know what? I know what happened. The T-Rex left in shame. It said, this motherfucker just bust me in my damn incisor. You know what? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
You know what, Prime? If they don't get JDF for this Jurassic Park movie and he doesn't do that to a T-Rex, I'm going to be very disappointed. Your movies are already ridiculous by virtue of you releasing these dinosaurs to the world. At this point, what's a Tommy kicking a T-Rex in the face?
You know what? At this point, what's that script that had the dinosaur commandos? Just dust that off.
With the gun, with Dino Crisis, with guns.
You know the one with the genetically engineered Rambo dinosaurs? Y'all look, you done already went nuts. Just go full on tilt. Just go.
Let's be real.
Just go.
Let's be real. You know how we as human beings are. That's on brand for human beings. Weaponizing dinosaurs that don't need to be weaponized because they're already vicious animals.
I'm gonna say, like, you've already laid the groundwork from the first movie with Kingpin going, I want to have my Raptor commandos.
Which novel idea, but then you say, let's strap some guns on them. I'm like, why? They're gonna kill any fucking ways.
Thank you to the chat, Fallen Gardner, for reminding me what happened to the rest of the.
Oh, okay, yeah, T-Rex chasing down the highway and slam. Okay,
like I said, I have not seen that episode in years. I just remember it was a robot.
Yeah, they did pull a Jurassic Park with them chasing after him in a Jeep. Yeah, you're right. Oh my God.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
I was like, somebody at Universal was like, yeah, put guns on the Raptors. I'm like, why?
You know what that Triceratops needs? A missile launcher. That's what it needs.
Just reminds me of them. What was Dino Riders? Basically, it's like, so you're making Dino Riders. No, we're not making Dino Riders because we don't want to get sued. We're just going to put guns on dinosaurs. So Dino Riders is what you're saying.
No. Cadillacs and dinosaurs, sir.
Do we have the rights for that?
We don't have the license for that, sir.
That author isn't going to sue us 2 weeks later.
Like, who even remembers that show? We can plagiarize this. Oh, we just got to cease and desist.
Some millennial knew about Cadillacs and dinosaurs and notified the creator. It's kind of crazy.
And he's coming to get all his money. Do you remember? Hold on. I'm going to show my motherfucking age. For that hot minute, like, y'all think I'm bullshitting. Cadillacs and dinosaurs was like hot shit for a whole 3 weeks.
So you want to know why? You want to know why? Look at the channel it was on. It was on fucking CBS, the old people channel. Who the fuck was watching cartoons on CBS at that point?
Nobody watched that shit. But like that brand, like that fucking comic.
Oh, the brand was fucking
that brand, the toys.
The toy brand was on. The toy brand
fucking fire.
It reminded me of
for a whole 2 weeks.
for me as a kid, it leaned heavily on what Turok was doing at that time period too.
Yes.
So and I think that's why it made it work, but the cartoon, not so much. Now, if the cartoon was on Fox, it would have blew up.
Oh, look, that shit had everything. It has like, there's like, let's bank on everything that kids like. It's like, let's do Conan, let's do weapons on dinosaurs, let's do some sick ass Knight Rider cars.
Time travel.
Let's fucking go.
If it was
the shit was actually popular. What happens? Like, oh, it was actually popular. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
CBS fumbled
and they lost it. And they fucking lost it.
Dude, CBS. See, people think CBS fumbled it with Supergirl. No. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs did that. That was the first.
Look, y'all think I'm bullshit. I was like, you making that show up. Like, first of all, people are like, you're making that show up, Prime. That doesn't exist.
Oh, Google it. You'll be like, oh shit. You're right. It does exist.
For a second, look, when I say that shit was popping off, look, for a whole hot, like, and I mean this literally, a hot second.
Summer.
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs was the hottest shit. Like, bro.
Toys. And I think if it was on Fox Kids, it would have got 2 seasons at least. At the very least, 2 seasons. I think
it was on Fox Kids because I don't know.
No, it was on CBS. It was on CBS.
No, I'm saying if it was on Fox Kids, what era Fox Kids? Because if it was like the 93 Fox Kids.
So this is 93 Fox Kids.
I'm saying this was Eek the Cat, Bobby's World, Fox Kids. No, they should have got 52 episodes max tops.
That's still better than what CBS gave it.
That's what I'm saying. At the very least, Fox that era Fox Kids would have given it 52 episodes at the bare minimum. At the bare minimum.
And it probably would have got some syndication on the back end.
Of course.
Even though it didn't hit 100 episodes, and 52 is enough to syndicate that shit.
Look, 52 weeks. That's all you need, baby. You can just cycle that shot, put in something else in its place. It worked for Powers of Darkwater, and it fucking worked for the Adventures of Peter Pan. God damn it!
Don't remind me of Powers of Darkwater because that makes me sad. It never got finished. I had to read a comic to see it get finished.
I feel so bad for the creator because he wanted that shit so bad. Like,
dude, which is ironic.
You read those fucking interviews, like he was holding out. He was holding out hope.
And that's during the time period where Hanna-Barbera was throwing everything in the kitchen sink at it. Like even the SWAT Cat guys were like, I mean, we got 2 seasons. That's cool, but can we get more? And Hanna-Barbera was like, nah, we're good.
Nah.
They pulled a toy and was like, yeah, money, what's that?
It was like, take your licenses from that one jet toy and be gone.
We'll go back to Scooby-Doo. How about that?
Yeah. Which, by the way, like I was talking to somebody, I was watching Seth Meyers, and he made a Scooby-Doo joke, and he tried and I think the punchline of the joke was like a Scooby-Doo joke is outdated, and I'm like, sir, name me a time period where Scooby-Doo didn't have a show on the air.
Prime.
I'll wait.
The sick part, we have reached a time period where Casey Kasem retired. I think Casey Kasem is dead, right?
Is he dead? Don't tell me Robin's dead. That's gonna break my heart.
Hold up.
I thought he just retired. Oh, is he dead?
Yeah, he died June 2014. We live in a time where he died, and Matthew Lillard of Scream fame tagged in, and now he's Shaggy. That's crazy. I never would have saw that coming. If you would have told me the guy from Scream was going to be Shaggy, and he's actually pretty good at Shaggy.
Pretty damn good. Pretty fucking good.
He was good in live action as Shaggy. So already, I think that was the audition right there.
What I'm saying. Look, I wish I could secure the bag like that. I fucking wish I had.
Imagine you come off a live action movie and somebody at Hanna-Barbera was like, hey, how would you like to voice Shaggy forever?
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Can I be Bugs Bunny? Can I have that job security? Please.
The fact that D has kids and they know Scooby-Doo. And
that's what I'm saying.
And I'm pretty sure his kids are going to know. And I'm pretty sure my kids are going to know about Scooby-Doo. And they're going to ask me, hey, Dad, how long is Scooby-Doo on? Well, since your grandfather was a
fucking
kid.
Ever. That's what killed me because the punchline of the joke was like, oh, a Scooby-Doo reference. That's outdated. And I was like, show me a time when Scooby-Doo did not have a show or a movie on the air. I will fucking wait. I will sit here and I will wait.
Hey, lowest of low key, Power Rangers is almost hitting Scooby-Doo. If my logic is correct about Power Rangers still continuing under Hasbro with them doing the adaptations and stuff, Power Rangers is low key like Scooby-Doo, where it's like it's gonna keep going and because toys and shit, and they're gonna keep going with it because reasons.
I would say fuck the memes. But did you know, CJ? Sentai is ending this year, just like it ended last year and the year before that.
First off, Toei likes money, and they're gonna ride that shit until Toei dies. Or you know what? It's probably written in his will for his kids to carry that shit on. So
I was thinking like a couple of years ago, I was like, it might do well for Sentai to take a break.
like a year break, 2 years.
Like maybe pull a camera to take like a 5 years, like
Didn't it take did Kamen Rider take like a 10-year break or some shit before
Kuga and Black RX?
Yeah, it was a smooth 10 years.
I'm gonna say not even that though, because there's still like Shin Kamen Rider, Zio, and J in the meantime, in between, like, so there was still shit going on. So that doesn't
Sentai though, that's which is funny because I just give Power Rangers enough time to be like, hey, maybe we can adapt Q Ranger and all these and stuff, and
I'm telling you, man, Hasbro is getting out the game, and we about to get CW tier Power Rangers. I hope you're ready.
Because that's Prime, that's ironic because Sentai already has its dramatic elements, right? But I feel the Hasbro is going to lean too heavily. They're going to lean too much on the drama side instead of having that balance of drama and action.
It's gonna be a overt melodrama.
Like it ain't going to be season 1 Arrow. It's going to be like season 3 Arrow.
No, it's not even going to be that. It's going to be fucking season 4 Supergirl. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Going to be motherfucking rough.
Look, as long as they don't have to rewrite this script like that Powerpuff Girl show, yikes.
And by the way, people, you can get mad at me all day.
Hey, Prime predicted that. Prime was like, if they got to rewrite that shit, it's trouble. And don't get it twisted. Shows rewrite themselves. It happens. Hell, it happened with Arrow with the pilot. The pilot got rewritten and they changed up certain elements, but Arrow still was Arrow by the end of it and stuff by the time that first episode. But Powerpuff Girls, it looked like they pulled a 180. It was like, oh, pull the chalks out. No, it's not ready. No.
It sounds like they're doing
that first script, they went full CW, and you never go full CW.
You're like, you never go full CW, bro.
All American doesn't go full CW,
bro.
And I love that show.
Black Lightning didn't go full CW, bro. Arrow didn't go, Smallville didn't go full CW, bro.
It hit the line. Damn it, hit the line.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta just ride that line. But this shit, bro. And like, look, y'all can get mad at me all day, but you motherfuckers made this world. This is the logical extension. If y'all all saying superhero stories gotta be grounded, you want shit to be realistic.
I'm part of the problem because I like Riverdale, so that's why they had to do Powerpuff Girls, because we watch Riverdale, and hey, I watch it too. I like it.
They were like, oh, this is what they want. They want.
I like Nancy Drew.
Shit.
I like Nancy Drew.
See, look. I'm waiting on that shit because like it's on my queue on HBO Max because like I say, you'll
probably like that more than Riverdale because they do lean more on Nancy Drew mysteries and stuff instead of it being like Riverdale out there kind of thing. It's like no, they're leaning heavily on, because I think they brought in the Hardy Boys into the show, and I was like, oh shit, y'all really going into this shit.
Oh, so they really trying to get Prime Gun the money. Okay, so I definitely gotta watch this show now.
I was you bringing in the Hardy Boys. Oh, okay, cool. When does the Hardy Boys get in the show?
Tell me, please tell me.
I mean, hell, I like the Sabrina show. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a sucker for that show a little bit.
I could not, sir. I could not. I was like,
see, you made me feel bad because I was like, I kind of like it a little bit. It's not bad.
Sabrina killed the Sabrina show for me, bro.
It's like the Thanos. I had to use the stones to destroy the stones.
And like, what kills me is like, I think they casted well. Like, she looks like they peeled Sabrina out of a comic book and put her on a damn TV show. But like, her white girlness just takes me out of the show.
Oh, it oozes out. It oozes out. Like, at least to me, it doesn't ooze out. Probably from your perspective, it oozes out a lot. For me, her Karen comes out every once in a while. I'm like, hey, chill, chill.
Like, she is unadulterated Karen in that show, bro.
It's like, what if Karen had magic?
Fuck. And my whole thing, like, and what gets me, it's her fucking righteous indignation and her fucking moral grandizing. Like,
and her friends are telling her and checking her on that shit too. That's the crazy part about it.
It's like, Sabrina, like, her fucking aunts is like, do you not know what we worship Satan? Like, what do you think we do here? Like, what?
Worshiping God, sir.
It's like, human sacrifices, bitch. We pray to the devil. Like, what the fuck do you expect?
Your friend, your black friend over here does witchcraft too. So,
what did you? What do you? Well, we just don't do that where I'm from. Yes, you do, because you're from where we're from. You crazy bitch.
That would be that again. This goes back to Gokaiger when it was like, how dare you steal your Ranger keys back? I'm like, you got the audacity, sir. No.
The fucking unmitigated gall. Sir.
I'm sorry, their faces were perfect when they fucking swooped in, took the Ranger keys, flashed it at them, and it was like, hey, pause this fight for a second. Who the fuck are you guys again?
Like, hold on, did you just Gokaiger us? Like,
only we can steal, not you.
Sorry, sir. The script says that we're allowed this one.
That's gonna be the new power. Look, I'm hoping they don't go full CW, but look. One of them shows is gonna go full CW. I don't know which one it is, but it's gonna be the Netflix one or the movie that's gonna go full CW.
It's gonna be the Netflix one. Like, did you see the pedigree of the dude making it?
See, I don't want to go off that because I've been shocked before by directors that have been on piece of shit stuff and they actually turn out like good products and stuff. So
well, look, yeah,
I don't know whether it's the writer's room that is a byproduct of that or what.
I will keep an open mind, but also I don't let. I'm also very cognizant of history and I pay attention to shit.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at this guy's filmography, this is gonna be 1000% CW. It's gonna be like.
I mean, I saw that was the Beyond the World movie and stuff, and I'm like, yeah.
I guarantee you, it's gonna be some bullshit deconstructionist, postmodern, talking about my feelings in hallways.
Fuck, I mean, the 2017 movie hit the line on that, but at least you got some characterizations and stuff with that. And the only thing missing was just more fights, which I think we've said multiple times. But they locked down the characters and it worked. It didn't feel like they were deconstructing. It's like, we're going to actually give these characters actual characters and not just make them one note like, oh, you're the jock, you're the nerd, and all that shit. It's like, no, make them characters. And it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah, and it was heavy on the modern day teenage angst, which that's fine.
But also we need fights.
And I mean, maybe not do a revenge porn plot in the Power Ranger movie. That's just me.
I mean, look, as long as the CW Power Ranger show Prime is going to tackle Black Lives Matter because you got to. It's going to tackle police brutality. It's going to tackle
ACAB. It's also going to do
somebody's going to come out the closet.
Someone's going to be Trump.
No, it's going to be the villain. The villain has Trumpisms.
No, the fucking Mayor Angel Grove is going to be tied to the villain in some type of way. It's going to be like fucking Mayor Wilkins from Buffy. He's going to be full on Trumpisms.
Bear in mind, folks, we're saying this in a very shit posting way, but one of these things is going to happen. One of these things is going to happen.
Being dead serious, like I'm predicting.
One of these things is going to happen. I'm leaning more towards the fucking the Black Lives Matter aspects and stuff. The social commentary, which there's nothing wrong with social commentary, but
it's just in the way that you do it. Like I had this conversation with somebody recently about fucking HBO Watchmen. Oh God, oh fucking hell. And I was like, my thing about this is like, what really bothers me.
No, they're not making a CW Power Ranger show, but like that's the vibe that we're getting from some of the stuff that they're talking about.
We're using CW as like a catch-all term. We don't mean Power Rangers gonna be on CW. No. We mean it's gonna be like CW tier.
CW could
CW-esque Power Rangers.
Look, if CW could, I feel CW would do a better job of marketing than Nickelodeon would. Hey, I ain't telling no lies, dog, because that shit would be.
I'm looking. I don't see none.
That shit would be on the front page of the CW app right there, front and center. Watch Power Rangers on the CW seed.
Do you know how many fucking YouTube ads that should be running on right now?
Power Rangers next to the dude from All American.
Fucking coming up next on the CW. In the dark, followed by the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I'm sorry, folks. You gotta understand. Even with Power Rangers in the '90s, I love how Fox tried to integrate Fox Kids stuff with the adult Fox stuff as like part of their packaging to promote the channel. So it was always weird to see Martin and then Power Rangers next to it. It's like that's a weird mix. I mean, I understand you gotta promote the channel, but like.
Well, see, that's that was the Prime Gundam combo bag, baby. So they're like, you gotta get Primes attention.
But the CW thing is funny. It's like coming up next on All American after Power Rangers.
After Power Rangers.
They would, dude. That shit is gonna be that shit is
Right,
gonna be
hold on.
hilarious.
So you say you watch All American. All right.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
I see clips of All American right before Black Lightning started.
Yeah.
So what is the show about? Like I thought
Okay,
it was
the show is
it was
based
like Friday Night Lights, except but black people. But like
I mean, it's based off of this guy's real life, loosely, just off the story of him. He was, you know, playing football for a Beverly Hills team, and then he was playing in Compton, that kind of stuff. And the show, I'll admit, it has turned into Friday Night Lights with the teenage angst and the football stuff and the acting and stuff. And I'm like,
I'm gonna say whatever I see shit is always about like a drug deal, and I was like,
because they live in because he's going to the Compton High School or whatever and shit. I was
every time I tune into that shit right before Black Light, it's always like a drug deal or some shit. I'm like,
dude's friend got caught up in the gang, and I'm like,
get shot. I'm like, I thought this was a fucking football show. What the fuck?
Well, you gotta throw the hood into it, so gotta get some hood stuff,
So I'm like, damn, can't we?
Coming up on season 3 of Batwoman, it's gonna be Luke Fox and Batwoman fighting the hood. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Freeland versus Batwoman. I just trigger Prime in that one moment, like.
But shouts out to my man Diggle getting them cameo checks recently.
Man, yo, you know what that means?
Boy.
Hey, when he popped up in Legends as the ancestor Diggle,
he popped up as
Wyatt Earp Diggle.
He's popping up with Superman coming up next. I'm like, oh yeah, Diggle, get that cameo money, Diggle.
Diggle about
you dig, Diggle?
Diggle about to set up John Henry with that suit. Like, yeah, I know a guy that can make you a suit.
Let's say, is he gonna be in Flash this week or was that last week?
I think this week. No, next week. No, next week. Next week. Hey, you know what that means, right? Because apparently they're setting up Diggle to be like the guy now, especially.
Fucking please.
Because hey, look, David Ramsey, he's doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff, so he's definitely trying his best to like direct some episodes, and I'm like, oh, he still wants some of that CW pie. I don't blame him. Who knew Diggle, the guy that got taken out by Ollie episode 1, and boom, he's the man. Like that will forever be funny how Ollie just dished his ass, just combat rolled out the car. To his credit though, episode 1, he was like, hey, first off, son, you ain't gonna combat roll out the car next time, all right? Got my eye on you. Then he put Diggle to sleep. Oh man. Dude, I just love, as much as I take the piss out of Arrow, I just love how the writing of the show immediately made Diggle wise to the fact of, hold up, dog, you're Arrow. I know it, don't bullshit me. I ain't stupid. I ain't your mom. You're Arrow, all right? Let me in on this. Oh my God, we've come from humble beginnings of Arrow and that salmon ladder. And now Stephen Amell has a TV show on Stars. That guy has come far. Yeah. He's come far. That's why everybody's looking at Grant Gustin and like him, how long he's doing the Flash. I'm like, no, Grant's doing what Steve Amell did. Like, I'm waiting until I get them syndication number episodes, and then peace, I'm done. Because that's why Steve Amell is able to do whatever he wants. Because it's like, yo, Arrow's on syndication on TNT and TBS now. I can chill. I can do any of sort of my pet projects now, and I'm still getting that Arrow money on the back end. Like, I mean, that's freedom that any person having a TV show will love. I mean, hell, I think
Tom Welling coasting off of it. He good.
That's why when people ask, what's Tom Welling doing? He should be in movies. I'm like, that nigga's eating off of Smallville. Shut the fuck up. Like, I don't think he cares.
No, I don't feel. You think I would give a fuck?
I'm pretty sure they came to him for crisis. He didn't come to them for crisis. He was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it.
They did. That's remember Steve was posting about this shit. He was like, come on, Tom, please, Tom.
Hey, Tom came in, was like, yo, I got muscle now. I'm big beefy Superman now.
Look,
so
I'm not putting on no goddamn suit.
And I went home in one take. I'm Superman that went home to be a family man, and you're gonna like it. All right, cool.
I'm doing this shit in one take. I'm putting on this flannel jacket and calling this a motherfucking day.
I get to bring back old girl that played Lois, and we're golden. We got kids.
Gotta get back home. I got cheese puffs in the refrigerater. Can't keep fucking around with y'all for too long.
I know. I still like how the fact he just punched Lex Luthor. Like, yeah, I lost my powers, but yeah, sorry, bip. And Lex, to his credit, was like, you know what? You're not worth killing. I'm out.
What the fuck happened to us doing a Crisis episode? Because like,
I think we were going to do it, and I think just other shit happened, and then it was like, yeah. I don't know. Maybe we talk about it in Black Lightning. I don't know. We'll see. Because actually, that would be a good starting off point, just because we can just RIP the OG CW Justice League, because that's dead.
They keep playing lip service to that shit. Oh man, what the fuck you say? Oh,
Country Boy Superman. Yep.
basically.
I mean, hey, look, to be honest with you, I felt that was CW taking a jab at the movieverse. Like, hey, y'all guys fucked us. All right, we'll just go ahead and just take a fucking dick swing at you guys and just do our own Justice League. That's better. How about that? Womp womp. Got to cancel some shows, guys. Sorry. So, but
half the actors leave, and
hey, but Prime Legends is going strong.
Did you hear that shit where there's like they want Legends to be 100? What the fuck? Are we supposed to be talking about Gokaiger? Hold on.
I know, right?
We just went down a whole fucking roll. So I do want to say that I do feel like Gokaiger is one of the best anniversary series from Ratoku.
Suits is dope, weapons are dope, monster designs dope. Everything is just dope.
I do, like I said earlier, I do believe that it does get a little overhyped because how good it is, but I think it's kind of hard pressed. Like if you weren't there when it was airing, I think that's kind of something hard to understand. If I had to rank it with other anniversary shows, that would be an interesting list.
I'll wait till Zenkaiger's over to really kind of, because prior to Gokaiger, what was the last anniversary season? Was it Hurricaneger?
Zyuohger.
Zyuohger was it?
Zyuohger was 40th. Zenkaiger's 45. I'm trying to think like.
No, I'm saying previously. I'm saying previous to Gokaiger though.
Previous to Gokaiger.
Yeah, it was Hurricaneger, wasn't it?
Gao Ranger.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that anniversary. That was a weird.
Gokaiger.
Yeah. But I think this was like the first anniversary season to really like go full tilt
really
into
like anniversary, not to be like, we have a cameo here or we have a team up, but like, or I mean, our monsters look like the Megazords.
I think it's a good basis and stuff because the way Zenkaiger is doing it, they're doing it with them coins. That's like, for what I'm hearing, them shits are selling just as much as the Ranger keys. Like it's like gotta catch them all kind of shit with them shits. And I mean,
like, I'm also trying to compare, like, comparing it to like, maybe Go, Decade.
Decade has a basis now because it seems like after they did Decade, it was like, all right, Zio, we're gonna make that an anniversary where he could transform into variations of it. And it's like, is that going to be the baseline going forward for Kamen Rider anniversary?
I guess so. And then also comparison, let me across the aisle looking at Ultraman. If I had to compare Gokaiger, I'll put it in the same stratosphere that I would Ultraman X and how it handles his anniversary season.
I do like Ultraman X.
Ultraman X is fucking fantastic. I mean, fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, and the thing of it is, like, Gokaiger, I think that's also the other thing. When they showed Gokaiger and Zenkaiger, I lost my shit because I was like, oh, you guys are calling back to Gokaiger. Oh, okay. All right.
Did you see for hours afterwards? Gokaiger or Gokai Go was trending, not Gokaiger.
Yeah.
And Gokaiger was trending for like a hot minute, like in Japan. Like I saw that fucking map. Like the only time I saw something fucking as funny as that is when the Ultraman Trigger trailer dropped.
Yeah.
And you can see like the trending topics by map. Like Ultraman Tiga like lit up in Japan. Like, did you see? Like, I saw the fucking like tweet map. Like,
well, I mean, you say the best. You say the best. Ultraman Tiga is like uber popular over there. Like to this day,
hot shit. Like, so when Trigger was announced, like Not the show that was announced that was trending, but the show was based on was trending. Like that's fucking funny as shit to me.
But I mean, seeing two Kaiser, it's like they went for it. Like I don't think I expected the Sixth Ranger to be two Kaiser or anything like Gokaiger related. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you went for it. Like, oh
Like
shit.
I'm not expecting a lot of things, and that's why I'm always like pleasantly surprised. Like I see a lot of people really hard up on Zenkaiger. Like I don't know what you are expecting, and maybe people are expecting
Hard up and like
Gokaiger
just like not expecting, like just not liking it
2.0.
or just
Not like I see a lot of people not liking it. So I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you expecting, but like the show was fucking fun.
Prime. I
That's what
got somebody into Zenkaiger when I showed them. Actually, I got Eris interested because I showed them the first episode where the Red Ranger, when he transformed into the T-Rex and he did the Godzilla flying shit. Eris lost his shit like, what the fuck is this? What is this? And I was like, is Zenkaiger? She's like, bruh. So it's like those little moments right there is like, if you can get somebody like that, like I don't see how you can hate the show. Like the show is just wholesome as shit.
I know, right? It's like it's just fun. Like I can't be mad at the show. Like is it serious? No. Is it groundbreaking? Not really.
It doesn't have to be though. It just knows what it is.
Is even like the story is telling interesting. Not really just telling the standard Sentai invasion story. It's just like, but like the off the wall shit that they do has so much charm, heart. It's just like because we are drowned out over here now and all this postmodernist, all this nihilistic bullshit. So whenever I see something that's just fun and full of soul, like I gravitate towards it. And Zenkaiger is full of nothing but fun and charm. So
yeah. So like I said, I would definitely recommend check out Gokaiger. Like I said, even like watching the episodes, all the episodes, I actually did end up watching it, like all the episodes and stuff. It's just fun watching it and seeing that journey again and stuff. I mean, even without watching the movies and stuff, it's just fun watching it and seeing all the characters and their growth over the course of the series and stuff. It's just great to just see it all and stuff. So definitely worth it and stuff.
Definitely recommend. I would also say go in again with tempered interpretation, because if you haven't watched it yet and you hear everybody going, "Oh man, Gokaiger is the best Sentai ever,"
if you've never seen Sentai and Gokaiger was your first, I can understand. I can see it.
I understand that because that's again, like I said, Gokaiger was a gateway for a lot of people. So
the gimmick, the gimmick alone is probably why I understand people. That's their first, so they're gonna be like, "Oh my," because it is very much like. If you watch Power Rangers and then you went straight into Gokaiger, it hits that nerve of like, I want to see them transform into all these other Rangers and stuff. And it just hits that. I mean, hell, the episode where it was the episode where they did the samurai tribute and stuff when they were fighting that monster and they transform into different Rangers during the freaking grunt fight and stuff. Which Super Mega Force used. And I'm like, oh, you guys didn't even try. You just with that whole scene and but when you watch it in Gokaiger, it's dope as shit just seeing it and stuff, so it's definitely a fun watch seeing just the little details and stuff, so but yeah, that is it. Trying to think, what are we going to do next time though, because I'm feeling that we should do something Ultraman related, because I mean Ultraman Day is coming up.
Why don't we just do fucking Ultraman X? We just got to talking about it.
Yeah, let's do Ultraman X.
Let's do Ultraman X.
Let's do Ultraman X.
Ultraman X?
Yes, Ultraman X. I think everybody's in. I think Devin just said it. Ultraman X is awesome and the movie is awesome. So there you go. We got it right there.
And the Ultraman X movie has one of my favorite fucking openings where it's just Ultraman like just beating up a bunch of Baltans. Like, there he goes again, murdering Baltans.
It's like Prime. You're like the old ladies. Like, there he goes, murdering again.
There he goes again. There go my
damn
baby.
Damn shame.
Killing those crab men. I'm sorry. Those cicada men.
Wow, the cicadas now. We upgraded them cicadas now. Oh my god. But anyways, folks, thanks for joining in. We had actually like 10 people that rolled up in here. That's like way more than we normally get.
Yo, what up, yo?
I think the last time we actually had a lot was when we did the commentary for the Ultraman movie, which I am shocked that like Twitch didn't hit us with a cease and desist for that shit. But I know YouTube would have, which means that Twitch loves us. So shout out to Twitch. You guys are very lenient with your stuff. You didn't mute us. We didn't get a cease and desist. Nothing. I was like, oh, okay then. Okay, I guess it's Power Rangers that they don't like people streaming on the platform, but if it's anything else, they don't care. I'm
I
assuming
mean,
that's
well,
what
have
the
you
case is.
seen the shit that they do allow on Twitch? I mean, I guess we're fine.
We're
I don't think
small
they're gonna-
peanuts. Like these guys are just streaming Ultraman.
Like, fuck those nerds.
As long as it's not showing boobs, we're fine. We're good.
And even then, we'll just hit them with a 2-day ban.
Like, how you trying to get 3BG banned for 2 days?
I don't know. We can't.
Look, man, it's already enough that I'm waiting for Toei to hit us with a fucking copyright shit on YouTube because of this background and shit. And I'm like, bruh, we're talking. How are we getting hit with a copyright? And it's like, yeah, we don't like you using our background.
Don't use the goddamn screenshot, you son of a bitch.
It's like next time I'll just use
Run me my check.
You know what I will do? I'll just use the one next time that has TV Nihon in big letters. How about that?
Solidarity, sir.
Solidarity. So next time you hear from us, we're gonna do Ultraman X. And next time we're gonna do a commentary. We're gonna do like the last episodes of season 1 of MMPR, and then we can probably try to regroup to figure out how we're gonna do the commentaries going forward, because they're still in limbo on how they're releasing these episodes and shit. It's kind of strange in a way. So
I mean, we can also. Well, I feel like we should also do something on Ultraman Day.
ooh. Because that's July 10th. That's
let's do some counter programming.
That is a Saturday, so that definitely will work. So we can definitely figure out something. What
would be something fun to do on Ultraman Day?
We'll figure it out. It'd be a surprise. Be a surprise.
We got to keep you hoes guessing.
Can't have you knowing all the trade secrets.
Can't know all our moves.
Oh man. But anyways, folks, we will catch you guys later. Peace out.
Auf Wiedersehen, y'all.